Welcome to another episode of the Psychic Roundtable. And this is post-Psychic Fair. So we're all a little sleepy and tired, but you know what? It was absolutely awesome. And we're looking forward to the next one during spooky season. Season of Souls Psychic Fair. October 31st, November 1st, and 2nd. But without much further ado, we have our first panelist, Sheena-Divine on. Hello, Sheena. Ooh, I like the fact that the camera's closer to your face. Love that.
Got my feet up. I need my feet up.
I get that. Oh, so tell me about how you're doing.
Doing pretty good. I had an awesome time at the Psychic Fair.
Thank you.
Amazing. I just said a little tired. I don't think I think the only thing I unpacked out of my van so far has been my products because I've just been tired. But it was incredible.
Thank you. Beth Coles. Hello, everyone. Hi, Beth. How you doing? Now, on the tired note, AngelLynn said she's not going to make it on because she's dead. She's just like, I can't do it. And I'm like, it's okay. But Earl and Katie Walker should be here as well. Possibly Symone, but I don't know. Like I said, we're all a little bit blarp.
Yep, I get that 100%.
Oh, hey, I had a quick question for you. Facial puffiness and bloating. Any ideas for that?
Spiritual wise, Reiki wise, or like regular?
Give it all to me. Just toss it at me.
So I would say, especially since you have some skin issues, I would say an anti-inflammatory diet. And then being with all the stress that you've been going through lately, I would say clearing your sacral chakra down would kind of all of that for you.
Well, I've been looking at, I don't know if you, Judy Zeitz. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Judy. All right. And Earl. Hello, Earl. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay, dear.
Okay. No, I was going through videos because I missed out on a bunch of uploads while I was hurt. So I'm uploading the Psychic Roundtable and Des Moines New Age Radio and everything. And Facebook is now doing a thing where they do not want any videos on that are more than 30 days old. And I've got a chunk of them on there. They just wouldn't let me download them. Yeah. So now I'm going back and I'm looking at all the videos. And about 2 years ago, I really started to just go downhill. I started looking really haggard. And so I'm like, now hold on. So I know it can be allergies and some other things like that, but, and of course weight gain, but it's not just weight gain. It's just very warped. So
then you said, with everything you said you got going on around the house, I would say that's probably a big factor in it.
Yeah. I'm on so much allergy medication. It's ridiculous. At this point, it's like, okay, so permanent decongestants and allergy med until it's resolved.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
And you're probably going to be feeling inflamed until then. But air purifier, you need to have like an air purifier right next to you.
I was going to say, we used to have them, and then they conked out on us. So we're looking for some other ones that are a little sturdier.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I just figured I'd ask you if you had any tips, because I'm looking at it going, I knew I was looking a little off, but damn. You know how you see yourself? And it started 4 years ago. But it was that bloat, that real weird bloaty puff. Mm-hmm. And then 2 years ago, it was like me and almost everybody around me and a lot of the people I knew went into fast, stay puff marshmallow. And I was like, no. That's got to go.
I'm pretty confident it's probably having to deal with your allergy issues you're going on in the house.
Yeah. By the way, needless to say, after I watched all the videos, Arthur and I took a walk tonight. That's a walk.
I don't think people really realize that when you're not feeling good, especially immune wise and allergy wise, it really affects every single aspect of your life. It really does.
Yep.
It leaves you exhausted.
Oh yeah. Hold on, wait. Beth Coles, local honey helps with allergies. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it does. Thank you. Yeah, I know. And Krista Evans. Hi, Krista. Welcome on. All right. So, Earl,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just
Okay.
dealing with things and just try and recover from having to shell out all that money this month, and so that I can get back to doing what I need to be doing.
Well, hey, Sheena, would you like to tell Earl how busy it was at the fair?
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was a great time.
Earl missed it. He said he was too good to be there. He was all like, I can't hang with you losers. And I was all like,
I really feel bad for not being there. I wanted to be, but
you had the puppy issue, didn't you?
Money and pet sitter issue and just everything.
Well,
we're not lining up for me.
To be honest with you, we did have a lot of call-offs due to sickness. Yeah. So everybody got to expand their booth to like a 10 by 20. No, we had so many people get sick because when it got warm and then it got cold, everybody got sick. And we're like, just like, wait. But that's okay. Everybody who was supposed to be there was there. It was a great time. And I'm super looking forward to the season of this old psychic fair. Oh my God, spooky season.
I've already been thinking about it. It's not even October.
I'm definitely going to be there for October. I know that.
Oh, I'm not going to worry about it either way.
I will have everything in order.
Signals light up, Earl. If the smoke signals light up. But I am looking at props to set up behind the speakers.
Okay.
That way, because to make it look more va-boom, when they're up there speaking or performers, Sheena, you're still going to bring your aerial hoop because I'm really excited.
Let's see. As I say, if you're wanting to do that, get a photographer's backdrop stand.
Okay.
So that you can put a backdrop over it. And because those backdrop stands, they expand out quite a ways. So because I had one of those, and they're only like what $35 on Amazon or wherever else you can get them. So
see, it's really wild. The mall actually let me use one of the empty spaces for the speakers and the sound baths and stuff. They just let me have it, so they've been super awesome. Knock on wood, but I don't know if we'll have it again because I'm not sure if it's going to be empty again. So it's probably going to be out in the main area.
And then
so I want to get.
Can we get? Will they let us have a? Do they have a small stage that they'll let us use?
No, probably not. I doubt the mall has a stage. The fairgrounds have a stage.
Yeah, they do.
Fairgrounds has a stage.
Them in the past.
Well, I don't know. I'll have Dennis
ask. Used them in the past for, especially for, when they've held holiday deals out there and over the years in the past.
You sure you're thinking of Merle Hay?
Yeah,
I don't remember one.
Honey, I used to work in food court.
You in Merle Hay Mall?
Yeah, back in the day when Pizza Hut was in the food court.
Dang, okay.
That was back in the 90s.
I'm messaging Dennis real quick. Hey, ask if the mall still has a small stage.
Yeah, they should still have it because they used to use it quite frequently down the center part of the area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Hey, if they've got it, I'll use it. But either way, I still want a backdrop. I want people to understand that something is going on, visually, I'm also working on a few other decorations, stuff like that. So it's going to be fun. I want it to look a little more.
I've been in contact with a gentleman that heads up a Native American dance group out of Tama.
Awesome.
That'd be interesting.
That is going to be so cool. Quick thing, Krista Evans, will Corey be back to me soon? As in call you or come back, or what are we talking about here? And I'm going to leave it.
I have a feeling that she's wondering if he's going to be coming back into her life, I think.
We got to have clarification, Krista. And then Beth, Earl, I feel your pain from here. Julie Olson, hello. Hi, Julie.
Beth, you never did answer my message.
Beth Cole's Pizza Hut. Yes, I remember. Okay, nice. But anyway, with the old fairs at the fairgrounds, I wanted to make them more of an experience rather than just a fair.
Mm-hmm.
And now with some of the weight of the fairgrounds off of me, I can go back to what I originally wanted, which was an experience. Someplace you go and go, oh, hey, I know where I'm at, you know? So, yeah. Hold on. Krista, come back. Okay, so.
I will speak up on that. I got a hard no and a message that if you didn't come back during this eclipse, this Mercury retrograde, you broke a good karmic cycle.
Krista Evans, he's my ex-husband. Come back to reconcile. If so, when?
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm saying a no, that you don't want to.
Anyway, Krista, TY, thank you. Okay. Honestly, it's probably for the best. And then Beth, Earl, I'll answer you now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, dear. Okay, so where's everybody else at tonight?
They're tired from the psychic fair because it was amazing.
It whooped ass and took names. I was gonna say.
Oh, and I can, and I have a feeling I know that Destiny probably will not be on.
No, her puppy passed.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, let's send lots of healing to Destiny. Her puppy he went to the other side of the Rainbow Bridge, went across. Yeah. So lots of love to her. But she did get back to me right away saying, nah, not going to be able to do it. AngelLynn's tired. She's been working all day and she's just kind of ready to drop. So we want to make sure she stays okay. Symone is going to try and be on. But she's also got to head over to her mom's at 4 a.m. to help her mom move into her new house. So I'm like, okay, if you're not here, you're cool. Katie Walker gets off of work at 9 o'clock. And she said, well, no, she gets off of work at 8:30. She'll be home by 9. And she said, once she's home, then she'll hop on. Or at least she'll try to if she's not too dead. So, but she was the one that did the sound bath on Sunday. That's her.
Nice.
She is a firecracker, man. She really does well with energy work. I would be curious to see what happened if you and her linked up and did some sort of event.
Oh, nice.
She's in Ames, just so as you know.
One vendor that you should probably make contact with because she was with us out at Adventureland for the Christmas show that one year. Marge Bance.
Who?
Marge Bance.
I'm not putting a face with the name. If I put a face with the name, I'll know what you're talking about, but I'm out. And honestly, I've kind of tried to erase the Christmas Adventureland show from my mind. That was terrible. No, Adventureland was actually directing people to their Christmas event instead of our psychic fair.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they were literally, I had a couple people that came to all our fairs. One guy, he's actually a friend of mine, and he's like, Alicia, I don't want to start any guff, but when we asked where the psychic fair was, they told us to go to the Jolly Holiday Lights.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, that was the year that I managed to get the fair in front of 10,000 people on one advertising shot alone. Would you like to know the gate count on that one, Sheena?
Yeah, what was that?
110 people.
Yeah,
I'm not even messing with you. 110 exactly. Man, I posted that I got to 10,000 on one site, then I got to this one. Dude, 110 people. And the thing was, the setup was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was like in one of the Adventureland buildings. It was
it was
beautiful.
it was in the
it was in the really pretty spot that even had a ticket booth.
The old theater.
Yeah, the old theater. And I kid you not, I did all kinds of advertising, man. I put it out there, and 110 people exactly showed up.
Oh, wow.
Vendors still managed to make some money, but yeah, that was also the year that some of our stuff got stolen off of our tables after we locked the doors.
Oh, wow.
Adventureland was like, well, what do you want us to do? Call the police? I'm like, yes. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. What did you think I was gonna say?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy, and I was like, because my dad, him and his girlfriend Laura Jellick had held psychic fairs out at Adventureland Inn. That's why I started doing them there first, because I know the territory, and it's really cool, and it has a water park that's very, very cool, and all that, and I had really good memories there. But wow, not so much. It changed over the years. So then we moved to the fairgrounds.
How was the fairgrounds? Was that pretty decent?
It was okay. I mean, it was good. It was good, but I actually like the mall a lot better for energy wise.
Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it.
It's way more peaceful. I mean, it's busy, obviously, but it's just not, there isn't the stress and the pressure and just the constant.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the smell is better. Nah, but the fairgrounds was great. But I'm really glad we moved to the mall. And if Earl had been there, he would have been like, yeah, you should have done this all along. I'll be like, yeah, okay. Well, no, I had my misgivings about it being the mall and everything like that, but I didn't realize it. Apparently, according to one of their old board members, the Iowa Metaphysical Fair started in malls.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true, but according to somebody on the board, yeah. I was like, no kidding. I was like, yeah. I'm like, so yeah, we're starting out, and I've got room to grow in the mall. Eventually, I'd love to take up the whole mall. I'd love to take up all the walkways with the fair. I'd love to just fill it with people,
Ooh, that would be a huge undertaking.
Not really, no.
We were pretty close.
How many? I was gonna say, how many vendors we would have to have for that?
Keep in mind, for one of the old shows at the Elwell, we had 70 vendors. Okay, so no, that wouldn't be such a huge undertaking. We'd just have to get I'd have to start advertising, and if I can be there consistently year after year, that's what's going to help out a lot.
Yeah. Well, and granted, yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, taking up just the center walkway, going all the way around the mall, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, we could even stick people up on that center upper level too.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know if anybody'd make it up there. It's the only problem, Now we'll put Sheena up there. She can actually dangle from the hoop.
Yeah.
From the upper thing. And you can do your silks.
I'll bring my little silk and I'll grab them like this and I'll pull them over where they're needed.
Exactly. Merle Mo will be like, you have a woman dangling from. Yes, we do. It's part of the experience. They're like, we don't have the insurance for that. She'll be fine.
Just tell them, don't worry, you've got a first responder on staff. It's like no problem.
Oh, that's okay. I know a girl, she actually did one of my fairs. She does fire dancing. I opened up the back of the Nat building and let her do fire dancing and everything like that with her crew. Oddly enough, the fairgrounds was okay with it as long as it was outside. No. But yeah, I'll see if Merle Hayball will be okay with fire dance. Probably not.
The one person who we need to invite back.
Who?
Hang on a second. Remember that year? Basically, he used to be a police officer up in Western Canada. And basically, we invited him back to the old store. And we actually had
I can't pronounce his last name, Cthulane, whatever.
Yeah.
That. But yeah, no, I would actually love to talk to him. One, I'd love to get him on Tuesday Night Talk or on a roundtable. But two, I'd love to pull him back. I just like him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like his energy.
Kurt Conan.
Okay, there we go. Judy Zeitz, QuadCon this weekend has 90 vendors. Well, Judy, where is QuadCon? Because I'd actually like to go pay it a visit. Okay, and then Beth Coles, I'm mobility challenged, maybe a scooter for me. Definitely a scooter.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're
actually, let's look up QuadCon, guys.
If I hadn't have sold mine there, Beth, yeah, I'd have mine available for you, but I sold mine.
Okay. Oh, wow, never mind. Hey guys, QuadCon is going to be in the mall March 29th through the 30th.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, it is. Yep, Judy, Admiral Himo. Holy biscuits. Well,
make the rounds to the vendors.
Well, not only just make the rounds to the vendors, but actually take a look at what that looks like to put 90 vendors in there.
Take some pictures and stuff. Show me because I'm interested.
Okay, yeah. Wow. 90 vendors. But Judy, what's the booth size on that? Because I was going to say, comics, fandom stuff. Yeah. And generally it's a really good weekend when that happens. I
think, okay. Most of your vendors that basically take part in the mall setting, I think most vendors will have a couple of 6-foot tables.
Okay, because I've got 3 different sizes. It's 6x3, 8x4, 10x10. So I mean, if everybody were to just get a 10x10, then
then you'd have it made.
Well, not just that, but I mean, hey, Earl, what's the footage on that?
Huh?
Beth Coles, Earl, you're a sweetheart. Judy,
I try to be, Beth.
It takes over most of the mall.
Yeah,
and then, Judy, not sure of booth sizes. Bonafide Gale, hi all.
Hello, Bonafide.
Bonafide Gale, awesome. So Bonafide. Is there a non-Bonafide Gale? It begs the question.
So what's what were you asking? The size of what?
No, if everybody got a 10x10 and there were 90 people, what's the square footage on that, Earl?
Oh, you're asking me to do math. Shoot.
Yep, I am.
Do math.
Okay, she's good about it. Okay, cool.
There you go. I suck at math.
How do you suck at math?
I do.
Because that's
9,000 square feet, right around there.
Yeah, right around. That would be right around 9,000 square foot.
Hello.
And that's plenty of room for that many vendors in the mall.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, it wouldn't be hard. I have to advertise. One, everybody's got to advertise, but number two, I have to have consistency, and that's one of the big things. Right. Which is why I'm happy. I'm talking to them all, and they're like, "Yeah, hold the next fair here," and then I've got to talk to them about the next spring show and the next spooky season fair.
Yep, and basically, it would just take. Yeah, we would need to hate. God damn, I can't even talk right now.
You good?
The mind blank. Yeah, we would just need to make sure that if we do have that many vendors,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
covering that much space,
Yeah.
front side and the back side of the mall, that, yeah, we would need to have the staff to be going around on a regular basis to check on everything.
And that's going to be another thing that right now we've got a skeleton crew. We're actually below skeletons. So it's going to be built back up, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody's had life happen to them.
Well, either that or just we start asking for volunteers.
No, I know that's what I'm doing. I mean, shit. Okay, Judy Sides. QuadCon does another event here near Halloween. They do a lot of events in the Midwest. That does not surprise me.
Okay, what is QuadCon?
It's a fandom thing. It's comics and sci-fi
anime
stuff, and all the cool stuff. Yeah.
Anime Comic-Con. Okay.
Anime Comic-Con.
I was preparing to be a DJ for anime in Coralville at one point.
What happened?
Well, basically, they didn't accept my bid to be a DJ. But I was preparing for it. I mean, I've got a whole and everything for it.
Hang on. Somebody just messaged me. Oh, all right. Talk amongst yourselves. I completely forgot. You know what? I'm going to see if these guys want to jump on. I forgot you guys wanted.
Yeah, just invite them in.
Oh. Jump.
I'm going to pop over and grab my cards just in case I need them. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yep,
Let's
I
do
got
it.
mine right here. Yeah, you know, one of these days I may just have to wind up being back down in the home area down there in Des Moines again, I think.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, it's just...
Sorry, guys. My eyes are going. I've been doing a whole bunch of computer work because I got to get ready for the next quarter of shop events.
But yeah, I've dealt with so many weddings down in Des Moines rather than up in this area that...
Really?
Yeah. I did twice as many down in between Altoona and Des Moines, more than I did up in this area.
Okay. That's wild.
Yeah.
I would have figured you were at the home show. Ooh, Judy Zeitz. There's a cosplay contest too. Okay. You know, I really wish we could have some sort of fashion show or costume contest or something at one of these, but I'd need the person to run it.
Which means I'm going to have to get on the ball and start making more SCA garb.
Ooh.
Because SCA garb all has to be handmade.
You know, my dedication, there is a point where it stops.
I was going to say, Alicia, I know your eyes probably hurt as bad as mine with all the writing you were doing right before the show.
Yeah, and the computer work. I've got to set up the next quarter of events for the shop too. So I'm just like,
you need to get those computer glasses. I got a pair of those and they're absolutely life-changing. No,
I do. My mom grabbed some. They're magnifying, and the magnification isn't so much it's the actual blue block. The blue light's killing my eyes even on my phone. Symone, hey,
hello, Symone, hon.
How are you guys doing?
You look better, hon.
I feel a lot better.
Did you end up sick, my love?
No, actually, I was not sick at all. I had some funky freaking attachment on me.
Yeah, what?
Something attached to me.
Oh,
must be the eclipse. I just got rid of one of those too.
Yeah, it was funny because when I looked into it, it looked like tar, and then I had my mom take a look at it because she's got gifts too. And she goes, it was so funny. She looks at me, she goes, it looks like someone did a really shoddy job of trying to suppress you and cover you in tar. And she goes, I've got like, I see shadows. So she could see whoever it was like around.
Mhm.
But then she busted out laughing. She goes, it's that many freaking people. And this is all they could do. And it goes, proud mama moment. And I'm
You feel comfortable to wear. And I did mention to you, did the salt and rosemary help at the fair?
It did. Because that was the day that I had talked to her about it. And after I had done the salt and rosemary, she goes, she just said, my aura is glowing like this rose gold color. And she has, I've never seen it shine this bright. I'm like, hot damn.
All right. Well, you can thank Nico for that little tip. Nico's still sick. He's still off on recovery. So, but you can thank him because he's the one that gave me that quick fix.
I appreciate that quick fix because after I took or did that, I feel like I've had energy for days. Like,
and that's one of the things attachments can do. They can get on you and just suck and suck and suck and suck. So glad Dennis isn't listening right now. But they can just siphon off almost that life force. Mm-hmm. And they make you feel like you're just a walking zombie, you know.
Mm-hmm. And I protected my area with Reiki, and I really, next time maybe I'll just go around all of our booths and, put a little bubble around us. So
yeah,
I appreciate that. Normally I don't have an issue with my bubble, but I think my mom thinks this was going on for a while before the show, so it didn't happen at the show.
Yeah. Because I had been picking stuff up about Symone, so I finally pulled her to the side and said, okay, look, I don't want to overstep, but hey, I think something weird's going on. Can you get somebody to scan yourself? I'm way too tired to do it right now. And sure shit, crappy stuff happens. It's so much fun when unhappy people make unnecessary problems, but then when you throw the metaphysical in, it's just a fucking party, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am doing my best because I like to stay very, very humble in my gifts and my abilities, but I'm not going to lie. The freaking smile that went across my face when my mom said there was a group of them and that's all they could freaking do. And I'm sitting here like, yeah.
Still, but I will tell you, be careful because if there is a dedicated group, then from my experience, it can happen again.
Oh, I know.
It'll come back harder.
It's been trying. It's been trying. It's not, but now that I'm aware, it's not doing anything.
I would say work on replenishing yourself, calling back your energy, get you some good morning rituals. Cause I can see that you're a little clear, but it made you tired.
It did. I've been doing a lot of resting and, the calling back my energy. And then I'm, working with my ancestors more. I've been working with them, but I really doubled down on that. So it's like an added layer.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, hey, Symone, are you going to be at the event this weekend? Apparently QuadCon's going on. And whenever there's a fandom con, it is always busy.
I wish. I am actually going to be headed to my mom's to help her move. So
awesome. Wait, where's she moving?
So she lives in an apartment right now out of state, and she found a house out where she currently lives. I'm it's not my information to give, so I'm keeping it private. But yeah, so she finally got a house out there, and
we're cool.
going to help her move.
All right. Well, awesome. Lots of love and lots of luck.
Thank you.
Remember to lift with your knees.
Yes.
Well, no, that's awesome. Judy Zeitz just let me know QuadCon's happening in the mall this weekend. They've got 90 vendors. QuadCon goes around. They go through all the United States. And they're like doing, I looked on their thing, they're doing one weekend every month in a different place.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It's going to be comics. It's going to be sci-fi. So, I'm going to be there this weekend actually shopping. Well, window shopping. But still, I'm going to be crawling around the booths going, ooh. But yeah, no. I was really shocked. I didn't even realize it was coming up. But my head's been so far into the fair and stuff that it hasn't even been funny. But I've got some really good ideas coming up on the next one. So I'm very excited.
Can't wait to see it. This one was amazing. I know the next one's going to even be more amazing.
Well, I really want to do more with decoration. Like I was telling you guys, I want it to be more of an experience, not just a psychic fair, but an actual experience.
Mm-hmm.
So that some decorations, costumes, obviously, and then some decking up of the speaker area, maybe eventually get them all to say okay to Sheena doing her aerial silks off the second floor, something like that.
I definitely know what I'm going to be purchasing.
Well, then, so you're going to be doing aerial silks as well, Earl. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely going to be adding some. I'm definitely going to be adding some flame bowls to my setup.
Let me ask them all about fire because they're real dicey about that.
These are basically DJ flame bowls that.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Or with a fan, 2 lights, make it look like fire.
Okay, make it look like the flame, but it's not real. Cool.
Right. Yeah. We'll be getting a couple of those. Let's see, working on SCA outfits. What else?
Well, I was telling these two, Symone, I would actually like to I would love it if somebody could run like a fashion show or a costume contest or something at the fair. I just need the people to do it because right now we're like.
You know what? I'd be willing to do it if you want to do like a divine feminine beauty.
Hell yeah.
Contest.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, I've got everything else covered. So, yeah.
But for Earl to win, remember, he's got to do a burlesque striptease.
Yeah.
Agreed. So did Symone. There we go. All right. Symone, just nod your head. Oh, she's thinking about it.
I don't know if I got the clothes for that.
No, just Earl. Just Earl.
Or the
Beth Cole. Cinco de Mayo and Sugar Skulls. Oh, baby. It's going to be Sugar Skulls all the way and Halloween costumes because we're like smack between Halloween and starting on the Day of the Dead. And you guys know I am all about the Day of the Dead holiday. That's my jam. So I'm working on some sort of outfit or costume for Dennis. We're not sure because he was going as Santa Claus to the Christmas fairs. So I've got to try and figure out what he'd go to as this. It's got to be something more death related. Something like an underworld god or something. He was originally going to do Hades, but he's not sure. Because you're not sure if you really want that energy in the fair. You know what I mean? It's like, I
see no problem with it.
Hell,
I dress up as Hades. Shit, I got no problem with it.
Okay. Let's see. Beth Cole's Earl Brown Chicken Brown Cow. Oh, okay.
Right,
okay, there we go. That's okay. I'm gonna make Debbie do it too, AngelLynn. She's not here, so I can razz her. The only way either one of them wins is a burlesque striptease. That's it. We're dead. But
I do a burlesque dancer. She's my Reiki student. So
my.
I know a couple of burlesque dancers.
Well, unfortunately,
but I'm not gonna go flaunt that in front of everybody.
I was gonna say I actually can't because I gotta keep it family friendly. That is always my promise. Magazines, fairs, shop, art shows, anything, because I want it to be all ages. I want people to be inspired no matter how old they are. You know. So
Luna, this was her first experience at the fair, and we've done it here our whole life, but it was so amazing seeing her face at all of the different, getting to experience all the different kinds of things like all the ladies were doing, and especially Chloe's singing bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, she was just absolutely in love with the singing bowls.
Oh yeah, no, they are awesome. But I will tell you, I'm gonna have to move them out from behind my head because they were going off like, and I'm like, I'm trying to talk to customers, and I'm like, hey. One arm's rolling back in my head, and they're like, "Are you okay? Sing a bowl."
Yeah, I got her a little mini one just for like now. It's so cute, but yeah, I have to tell Chloe she started a whole trend with Luna.
Well, if Chloe comes back in, I've got kind of an idea. Symone, I'm gonna have you talk to her, because you guys are buds. So, but I've got kind of an idea. I want to see if I can do it. I don't know yet, but I am going to stick her right centrally in the middle with her singing bowl since they're going off all the time. I'm figuring that can radiate out and kind of help clear the fair.
Yep.
That
would be a good idea.
That would be good. She would love it too, because we were actually talking about that the last fair of how it would be a good idea to be like in the cross center.
Well, I figure it like this, because there's one other thing I want to put with her. If I can get it done, fingers crossed. I'm not going to say anything that way. If it doesn't happen, you guys can't say anything. But if I can get this done, it's going to be a really good fit with her. And I may just have her man that. So, yeah. I've got a couple ideas crawling around in the back of my head. Like I was saying to them, without the pressure from the state fairgrounds and everything like that, and all of that pressure, and some of the vendor infighting from over there, I'm actually able to go back and do more of what I wanted to do originally. The decorations, the fun stuff, the cool stuff, maybe a costume contest, maybe this, maybe that, but actually really make it a cool place to be, set it apart. You're not just going there for a psychic fair, you're going there for an experience.
Yeah, exactly.
I might even change it to Des Moines New Age Psychic Experience, but we'll see. But I just, there's so much cool stuff you can do. And I know a while back, before the troop broke up, we were having sword fighters there. They would do demonstrations and stuff. Our blacksmith, Adam, he wasn't at this one. He's currently moving his house. Suddenly, he got like a little bit of notice and he had to move. And he's like, okay. This next one, he's going to be available for. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we'll have a blacksmith back in there and stuff like that. And I generally have him running security.
Sweet.
You remember Adam, Earl?
Yeah.
Boulder?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dude. He is awesome, and he's got 2 awesome little baby girls. Well, okay, one's not so much a baby anymore, but, I knew her when she was a baby, so she'll always be a baby. But no, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Kind of wish Welso had been available for this one, because he would have been fun to have walk around and do some of the security too. But I'm going to ask him for next one and see. You guys remember Welso?
I think so, yeah.
Norse pagan, very chatty, Gemini.
There we go.
Studying to be an electrician.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
There it is. But yeah, no. Gotta have the Vikings work in security. It just works.
Yeah.
Were you talking about Welso?
Yeah.
Okay, I cut out, so I didn't hear anything for a minute. That's why I'm like,
it's too bad that the Brotherhood of Steel broke up.
I know, that was the one we had doing the sword fighting, and Brotherhood of Steel went the way of the dinosaur. Apparently, it was an internal nasty political move.
Yeah, it was.
One of the guys grabbed control of the group from Balder, the head of it, the one who started it, and just took off. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's just...
Yeah,
wow.
I know Balder. I mean, he was hilarious, man.
Balder's awesome. I love the fact that he's a stay-at-home dad. I love all of it. You know, homeschooling his kids, really just putting in the work effort. He's crazy, but So yeah. Now if only I could get him to do some writing, because he actually, you know, he is such like an internet troll on Facebook. He needs to actually do some writing because I think he'd be really good at it. Earl, have you seen his posts?
Not lately.
Okay, I'll share them with you.
Okay.
I'll just share the page.
And I just got done putting up 2 new posts, one on Pagan Artist Spotlight blog page, and I created a new blog page for the Midwest Plainsmen as well. So
I need to get on, start reading your stuff. I haven't had time yet.
well, it's yeah.
There it is. Sorry, guys. Nodes is running.
Put up on. I think I go look because I know I put the link up on the
Message Katie.
business page and also the group for Pagan Artist Spotlight.
Okay. Okay. All right. Nicole and Rick will not be able to join tonight simply because they had to move their leased office to their home office. A lot of moving going on right now.
The eclipse, I'm telling you, it's the eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of moving.
The Pagan Artist Spotlight. Here we go.
So are you guys doing anything for the eclipse?
Christ, when is that?
29th.
Yeah. I think it's Saturday.
Oh, honestly, I had something planned and I don't even know if I'm going to be in any shape to do it. I'm just zerp.
I'm like, I think I did all my eclipse and I'm just tired. Like
It's like,
I think I may do like a live meditation or something like on my page, but that's about it.
I should probably put up a caffeinated astrology post. And if I can get my head in the game to do it, I will. But if not, it's going to have to come later. There were so many videos I wanted to do on the astrological stuff going on, but it's
been a heavy March. It's been a really heavy March.
But you know what? There's been a lot of good that's come out of it.
Exactly.
So, hold on.
I just put up the link in the private chat.
Okay. Now I'm going to put it in the public one.
No, I had a couple of rituals I was going to do tomorrow night, but with me headed out last minute, I've got to figure out something small that I can just do.
Yeah.
On the fly.
Yep. It's kind of like the energy I'm at. And it's like it's been a heavy month, but it's been a good heavy month.
Yeah.
But I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of releasing for me. Like just, I mean, I was feeling before doing the rosemary and salt scrub, I was already feeling a lot lighter. And after doing that, it was like an entire elephant was taken off my freaking shoulders.
Mm-hmm. I guess I've just kind of been doing things throughout the month between the points, but like I've done my letter to my old self, letter to my new self, releasing. There's been a lot of karmic cycles that have been ending around me too. And then like blessings will pop up after. So I guess I like that. But it's busy.
I
think everything is off kilter right now.
No, that's actually a good idea. That could be my something small that I do, though. A letter to my past self and a letter to my future self.
Yeah. It was a beautiful release. Yeah. It was a beautiful release.
Hold on. Beth Coles, I feel as if the earth is off its axis and I'm dragging hard.
Everything's off kilter.
Yeah, it is. Oh, man. But at the same time, you know what? I think a lot of stuff is just getting pulled away.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of eclipses last year. We're starting the year off pretty much just getting stuff pulled away. And in some ways, it's really rough and it's really harsh. But in other ways, you know what? I'm kind of embracing the
change. It's all been good.
Everything that's here is meant to be here. And everything that's not wasn't meant to be.
Yep. And let it go.
It's opening the doors to really cool new stuff. So I'm excited. Oh, if I throw a magazine launch party, well, okay, I'm going to, but if I throw a magazine launch event at the store on a weekend, would any of you guys like to be at it? Since, let's see, Sheena and Earl, you guys are in the magazine, and then Symone, you got me the column yet?
I got to finish up the last little bit. I was planning on doing that on the drive out.
Okay, so yeah. So if you guys wanted to be at it and come and vend, I am cool with that too. So
I'll be there for sure.
Yeah. And when are you doing that, hon?
I got to figure it out. I'm laying out all the events right now. My first thought was to do all the launch parties in April, the month that is coming up, but I'm not completely sure. So, but yeah, because we've got the sci-fi one and we've got the new age one that's coming out. And then I'm also going to do a book launch. So fun stuff, right?
I love it.
Got to keep it moving.
We're tired, but we're good tired.
Yeah. No, my guides had already given me a heads up because I was like, is this the coming year going to be any better? And they're like, no, like not even. I'm like, maximum effort. Yeah. So it's like everything that's good's going to happen is going to be through willpower. And that's okay. Yeah. But also I want to get a lot of the stuff rolling now before we hit May, June. Because once May, June hits, we got that triple kind of cross retrograde. Chiron, Saturn, Pluto. Bam, bam. And it's going to be like, did you want to accomplish anything? That's nice. You know, so
I think maybe just consider that as your resting period. It's going to be your resting time.
And that's hopefully that's what I'm trying to do, you know, talking to them all, getting everything done, getting all of it lined up, getting all the events lined up, getting the magazines on point, getting the vodcasts to a point where I can kind of just set them, maybe not set and forget, but get into a nice rhythm, you know, but got to get everything up and moving. Hang on. Beth Coles, I work at a library. I'll totally get your book. Oh, thanks, Beth. You're awesome. I've actually got 2 ebooks out right now, and I'm trying to turn them into print books, but I've got to do something crazy with the cover. So it's going to be very interesting. Amazon makes you do a weird thing with the cover when you do a print book. So now I have to put a couple more story previews in, get it to a certain page count, and do some sort of weird math calculation. Right now, the math is holding me up.
Well, no, I was doing some of the covers for Today's Witch.
Okay.
I did some of the covers.
Okay, so what can you tell me about this? You know what, Earl? I'm going to ask you for your help. I'm going to need some help here. Because the math ain't mathing for me.
It's going to be a lot easier. Basically, a lot of the images that we wound up picking up are all royalty-free, copyright-free images.
Hey, girlie.
Hello.
How did it work, girl?
Good. I still have a little bit of a cold, so my voice is not great tonight.
Okay. No worries.
Hello.
Okay. Beth Coles, yes, Amateur Sun makes you jump through hoops for sure. And you know, it's not that bad, but the math is enough to make me go.
What is mathing? Where are they mathing on?
No, basically when you're doing the cover, you have to do the front, you have to do the back, and then you have to do the spine, but you have to get the measurements exactly right. Otherwise it's going to cut parts off. And so I just have to make sure the bleeds and everything are on point. And that's the holdup. Because I'm like,
for magazines, hon, you shouldn't have to worry too much about the spine because you're not going to have all that much of a spine for a magazine.
No, this is my book.
Oh, the book.
Yeah, the
actual book. Okay.
The actual book. Well, the 2 books so far, and then I'm working on a 3rd right now. But I've got to make sure that I take into account all the measurements. Otherwise, it's going to be off. As far as the magazines go, if I'm going to use the cover creator, it has to be at a certain number of pages, which I don't want to go to for the magazine because that is a lot of fucking pages. So yeah. I don't want to go that hard because it's also going to increase the cost on the consumer, and I don't want to do that. Right. I would like to keep it under a certain cost. I mean, Jesus. Okay. It's going to have quality content, but I would also like to keep it somewhat budget friendly.
Yeah.
$60 for a magazine. No. So there you
go. Shoot, let's see. We had to bump up the price for today's witch to 19, I think.
Ed said something like that, and I was like, "Well, cool. If you got the audience for it and they're cool with that, go for it." But we'll see what the price ends up being. But I would like to keep it somewhat cost effective. You know, just saying. Beth Coles, again, I hate math, so yeah. But yeah, Earl, if we can get together and discuss the cover, that would be great because everything's pretty much done, but I got to math it. And math is hard.
Yeah. Yes, Mochi, what?
It's a big baby.
What, honey?
It's weird. I can almost smell that cat. What the hell? Weird. Hello, kitty. Are you projecting there?
No, Mochi is my well, she's a Heinz 57, I think.
Well, Stefan Ali.
Between a golden and a German Shepherd.
Oh, that okay. Show the puppy. She must be gorgeous.
There she is.
Oh.
Yes, Zozo. I know.
Me too.
Oh, what's that one?
Okay. She's a combination of okay. Oh Lord, Terrier. I think she's got Wiener Dog in her too.
Beth Coles, I know several Iowa authors reach out to me. Okay, Beth, actually, I'm going to take you up on that because that would be awesome. Quick question, how do I get a hold of you?
Well, she's on Facebook if she ever answers.
Beth Coles, so adorable. Well, Beth, I am going to message you from my personal page. Hold on here. Beth Coles. Because, yeah, I am always in search. Hold on.
Let's see.
Okay, Beth. I am adding you as a friend. I've done the friend request, and my profile picture is going to be Arthur, like when he was a newborn. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm always looking for more sci-fi, fantasy, horror artists and writers, and then also more new age writers. I'm always looking for people to write on different subjects because I want to give as many perspectives. Okay. Credible, grounded, good perspectives as possible there. I'm not saying yes to everybody that comes my way, just simply because some of them, I don't think so. No. Okay. Beth, Angel has my phone number. Okay, cool. I will message her as well. Nifty. But I will tell you, Beth, I'm probably going to text you first. Because, yeah. I know Earl knows this. I hate talking on the phone.
Me too.
Thank you. And plus, I had a job at HP where I did phone customer service for 4 years.
Yeah.
So I hated talking on the phone already, and then yeah.
I think that's where my do not disturb came in. Is I was put in the call center before I got moved up. Now I'm just like, do not disturb me ever.
Yeah, I was like, never.
Text me. People are like, you don't answer your phone. I'm like, text me. It goes straight through.
Do y'all get the look on your face of like the WTF? Why are you calling me? You could have just texted.
Yeah,
I'm not answering.
This could have been an email.
Right.
I'm kidding. I don't check my emails either.
I don't either, but I
Oh.
do. When people call me, I look at my phone. I'm just like, why are you calling me? You know I'm not answering.
Better be important.
Beth, sounds good. I only text. All right, Beth, cool. I've got a couple of authors that I want to get back in touch with, but they've been going through rough times. So I'm just kind of giving them their space, you know, because they're going through a lot. Well, hell, everybody's going through a lot. Who am I kidding? Except for Earl. He's not going through anything ever. All right, Beth. I just messaged AngelLynn. She's been working all day, though, so I think she's probably just dropped off. She's probably passed out somewhere. She was telling me that everybody was calling her all the time and everything like that. And she's like, I'm so tired. And I'm like, you know, Debbie, there is that shutting your phone off. She's like, well, I mean, I could. I'm like, no, literally, like you just turn the volume off and you put it face down. You don't answer it when it lights up. And you know what the mysterious thing about that is? People quit calling after. I'm really bad. Honestly, if it's not for work, I'm terrible at this.
There's like a few people that know like the double call trick to get a hold of me when my phone's on do not disturb. And if they know that enough to get a hold of me, I will answer it. But other than that, send me a text.
No, it's bad. Even my husband, when we were dating, he thought I was ignoring him.
Oh,
Because no, he kept calling me, and I'm like, no. It's okay. Come on, guys. Have you ever had a really horrible job and you get home and you're just kind of laying there in the fetal position and you're not talking to anybody? You know, it's like, yeah.
That was every time I went home after working my retail job, because not only am working with customers, I'm also in charge of a bunch of teenagers. At the end of that, I was done.
Oh, Beth Coles, it's not fair that Earl is the only dude. Well,
Here it is.
It's fine.
I mean, if it's fair, I give off really masculine energy sometimes.
Dude, I've been told that myself. So, I mean, I guess we're going to go there, you know. Earl, are you fine with being the only dude on the program?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at least I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what I've seen so far, he hangs pretty well with the ladies.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's fine. He'll be okay. Right, Earl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop off. I've got to get a couple more things done, and then I'm about to leave. So I will talk to y'all later.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Give me your column.
Yep, I'll get it to you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. So, Katie, thank you for doing the sound bath at the fair. That was awesome.
You're welcome. I did notice that whoever brought their bowls played immediately after me. Yeah, that was the only thing. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Chloe?
Yeah.
No, she was playing them the entire time. They were going off every 15 minutes, baby. I told her.
Way more than that. The problem I have Is that
moving
when
her to a different area that's not behind my head? Because I'm trying to talk to customers and I'm, one eye's rolling back in my head constantly. I'm looking kind of possessed. Okay. No, I love singing bowls. They are absolutely awesome. But it's like bam, bam, bam. And I saw one of the other readers that was right beside her. She'd go, oh, every time she tried to do a reading and Chloe's going, and she's like, because
so she plays them really loud right off the bat, and that can be really overstimulating. That's why when I start bowls, I start really like soft, because if you just bang it and play it, I mean it happened at the last fair too. The last fair I worked, there was a lady that, I mean, you would have thought that she put the bowls on like a speaker phone or like a speaker. It was that loud. But when they play that loud, it like irritates my left ear. So I can only imagine what that does for everybody else.
We'll stick her up in the front side of the mall next time.
I was going to say, she's going to go in the middle. That way it can kind of go out throughout the mall and just ring through the mall. But that way it's not right behind everybody's head. Because, I'm going to just like, I'll just be rendered incapable of speech. I'll just be like, I mean, hey, it's a good break for me, but still, I actually have to be able to talk.
You have to focus. Like, you have stuff to do. Yeah, Could you notice, like, if it helped? Like, I couldn't tell because that space carries a lot of that sound.
It does carry the sound, which I'm actually very excited for. It's going to be so much fun. If I can get the Des Moines drummers back in there, the ball will hate me, but man, we're going to have that place thrumming. Okay?
Yeah.
It's actually a good thing we didn't have belly dancers this time. Because
if I wound up bringing Native American dancers in, they're going to have
you got 20 minutes, that's it.
They're going to bring, they'll definitely bring in the big drum and drummers.
But at the same time, knowing how the space carries the sound now, this is going to be really fun to play with.
I don't think I'll play in the corner next time.
Well, that was actually where they gave us for all the speakers. They just gave it to us.
I know. Yeah, it's a nice space.
Dude, it was really nice of them. They didn't even charge us.
Heck yeah.
They would have been well within their rights to charge us. Knock on wood. They've been awesome. So you know what? That is just awesome. But also at the next fair, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have that space.
Yeah.
So I got a plan for being out in more the middle of the mall. So what I'm thinking is putting the speakers and stuff over by Target. They've got that cute little sitting area and everything. Have the speakers, have the sound bath, have the performers all over there. Plus, it'll draw people from the middle all around. And like I'm telling you guys, I want to do like a backdrop for the speakers and stuff like that to make it a little more visual. And people go, what's going on down there? So yeah, I'm actually really excited.
Well, now plus we've got the hockey arena.
There's a hockey arena? What?
Yeah.
I didn't think that went through.
Spock, stop.
Well, I thought it did. I could be wrong.
Anyway, Beth Coles, I'm laughing down my leg, can't breathe. Oh dear. Beth Coles Knight and Beth Coles, love me a sound bath. Yeah, Beth, did you manage to make it out to the fair? I can't remember.
Well,
but no, I'm really excited.
Let's put Katie out in the center of the mall and
well, Katie, if I manage to make this work, I've got a really cool prop I'm going to construct. And I guarantee you're going to love it.
You're just going to leave it like that? You're not going to elaborate? All right.
You know what? Because if it doesn't happen, you guys can't make fun of it.
Okay.
So there we go. All right. But it's something I've been wanting to do for like the past 5 fairs, and I've never been able to do it because there was always so much back end work for the fairgrounds. But this fair, I can make it more of an experience. I can do the decorations. I can do the decorations behind the speakers. I can do this. I can do that. I can put some props up. I can really make it fun. Okay, it is fun, but I can make it more experiential.
Ooh,
is that a word?
That means
yes.
Okay. I think it's
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, cool.
Hey, stop. Stop.
This is going to be perfect timing for
Get up here.
October, because I'll be making the rounds to the stores for new Halloween lights and.
Sheena is going to bring her aerial hoop, Katie. She's
A
going
what
to
else?
bring her aerial hoop. Sheena's going to bring her aerial hoop and do a demonstration.
What is that?
Sheena?
It's the Lyra hoop. It's like it goes in the air, and it's like a hoop you do, like, I can't really describe what, I just play on it.
Tumbling, twisting, twirling, kind of like aerial silks, but with a hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, the only thing I'm visualizing right now is like that wheel where people like get on it and then.
No.
Wait a minute, Sheena, can you do that? Actually, no, I don't have the insurance.
A big metal ring, and it's suspended.
It's pretty much just like the silks, except for it's a hoop.
Okay.
You got to do the silks for a while before at least me down the hoop, because
I'm sure TikTok will show me something later now that we've discussed it.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm going to show you right now.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah. This is so cool. If I can ever get my back healed.
I've seen your Facebook post there, Sheena.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
If I can ever get my back healed up, I would love to learn aerial silk and aerial hoop. That's why when you said you had classes, I was so interested. But I got to get my back healed up.
That looks like it requires some flexibility.
And
a lot of core strength, upper body strength. Yeah, I'll stick to martial arts.
I would love.
I think it took me a year of like pull-ups or trying to do pull-ups before I could even get on that sucker. I'll tell you that.
Beth Cole's hamster wheel. No, not a hamster wheel. But no, I've seen some of the performances of those, and it's just beautiful. I've watched some of the classes and everything. I've got a yoga trapeze at home that I got specifically to heal up my back. I just have to figure out where in my ceiling is enough of a beam to put it. We've made some test holes that were supposed to have beams, and there are no beams.
You might have to get an anchor beam. I got lucky with my basement because I have a silk that I keep in the basement, and that one's kind of like you. I just use it for stretching my back, stretching my muscles. Because I don't know if you guys probably don't know, but when I started like the aerial silks and stuff, it was right after I gotten diagnosed with Crohn's.
Really?
No, yeah. And it causes Crohn's causes muscle degeneration, where your body can't build muscle, and then your body eats muscle, try to feed itself. So, and then inversion is supposed to be really good for your digestive and your immune system. That's why I started it. And then it just turned into a love from there. But yeah.
So I guess my question to you is, do you feel it's really helped you rehabilitate after that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stretched. My body was in such a bad place. Like my muscles and my bones and my back just felt so rigid and tight. And just a week on that thing, and my back, what it does is it lengthens out your spine slowly.
Okay. Okay. And then how strong do you actually have to be to do the silks and the hoop? I gotta know. Because she's right. It looks like a lot of core strength.
Yeah, so the silks don't take a whole lot of strength. I built up strength just having fun on my silk. Like I would just invert and then I would just swing. And man, I got abs in like 2 months just from swinging.
Wow. Okay.
The arm strength was a lot tougher. I'm still working on. I just got to the point where I can maneuver onto the hoop without and maneuver around it. But it takes a lot of core strength and a lot of the arm strength to hold on, because really I've taken some tumbles.
I bet. Oh, I've seen that hoop that actually looks like a crescent moon. Have you tried it out? And if so, what do you think? I'd be worried I'd fall right on it.
I need a big bottom.
Okay, hold on. Beth, I've had a couple spinal surgeries. I'd be interested in learning more. I understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's really gentle. So especially if we get to the point where we get enough interest, I can bring it to the shop and with the mats, and even it's not complicated just to stretch your back, and I can assist with the inversion and then the upright. So even if you just invert for a little bit and stretch that back for those little periods, it does wonders. I'm telling
So
you.
it does the same as like an inversion table?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay, you've got me.
And it holds you, like, as long as you place it in the right position on your hips, your body's going to hold. You're not going to fall off of it.
Do you feel like you're going to fall off of it?
I think like the first 2 times I was scared. But it's more you being scared than the actual silks unless you flail your legs all around, and you're gonna be
There's gonna be a lot of that.
But yeah, I've gotten quite a few people on my silks and they do just fine. They're scared going back the first time, and then they're like, oh, that's nothing. So yeah.
Hold on. Beth, I'm allergic in what? I'm not sure. She may be allergic to inversion. Although I am going to bet Nicole $10 that she won't do it to see if she does it. No, like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. I've seen the performances. I've seen class videos on YouTube and stuff like that, because I was trying to research it for when I actually get myself rehabbed enough to do it. Because yeah, just absolutely gorgeous looking. Yep,
I've been doing it 2 years now, and I'm not saying I'm graceful or anything, because I'm definitely not. But I have. It's a lot of fun, and I believe everybody is.
Capable.
Mm-hmm.
Beth Cole's autocorrect. Okay. Now I'm very excited for everything that's going to come up. I think we're going to have a really good year, but I do think it's still going to be mostly willpower. So, however, I will say at the start of Chiron retrograde this year, I am going to kind of take a pause and just chill for a little while.
Do a little resting. Yes. Let people help you.
Oh, no, I'm asking for all the help now. We got to get that ball rolling now, because everybody else is going to be having a Chiron retrograde too. Anyway, Beth Coles, I'm allergic IN. Autocorrect got you again, Beth. Beth, it did it again. Yeah. Oops, it did it again. It did it again. Oh. So now for everybody watching, what do you charge for your classes again, Sheena, for the silk and for the hoop?
So usually I do, if it's just a single class, I usually do like $10 a class, and that's usually about an hour and a half by the time.
Okay, guys, audience, that is ridiculously awesome. Very, very cheap. And yeah, if I was more rehabbed, I'd be driving over to her every week, so I could do it. I just can't yet. So yeah, no, that's ridiculously cheap. Everybody take advantage of that.
Yeah, like I said, and I love to do my my silk in the basement. Like I do it, it's part of my morning rituals. Like I go down there and I do like affirmation music and meditation with the silk, and I love it. It starts my whole day off right.
Now, Sheena, you have a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your kid lets you do that? Wow.
Well, she would sleep till noon if I let her, and I'm like 4 a.m. Like I give myself from 4 a.m. till 7 a.m. just for my meditation. I take my spirituality like very seriously, but I do from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. is my time for meditation, silks, and like any kind of rituals I'm doing for the day, sorting out my day, that kind of stuff.
Wow. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. You got really lucky with that kid. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not doing anything at night though, because she's up.
Although I will tell you, with Wub, if I'm doing something, he wants in on it. Mm-hmm. And that is one thing. Once I get the yoga trapeze hooked up, he's going to have a blast on it.
Yes. Luna loves it.
When my back went out and I had to use a walker, This kid, he was small enough, he would grab onto the walker and use it as a gymnastic thing. And I'm like, really? You're going to do this in front of me while I'm like having ice pack on my back? And then, thanks, kid. He's like, whee! You know, and he's flipping himself over and stuff. Wow.
He would love the aerial hoop then.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Beth Coles, I have no feeling in my left side. Could I still do silks? Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
No kidding.
Yep. Yeah, because when you go to lean back, your legs are gonna catch the sides of the silk, and then you just wrap one. You can just wrap one leg. You don't have to wrap any legs, and basically hold you at your hips right here. So it holds you pretty securely, and you can maneuver the silk to actually be kind of like a swing, or more of like a handle, like right here, like a single. And I would say as long as you pan it out to kind of get that comfort, you'll be just fine.
Oh, wow.
What do you say, Earl? You ready to do this?
Okay. All right. Poor Earl. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
no. Because it's fun.
Yeah, and you got to remember the silks are not like really high into the air. They're always arm length when you want to set your settings for that. So you're always going to have that balance on your arms.
Now, here's another quick question. Is there a weight limit, Sheena?
No. So like my brace, I can hold like up to 2,000 pounds, I do believe, on because I've got a tall one.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Huh. That's insane. All righty. Beth Coles. Oh, thank you. All right. Sweet. Well, Sheena, we may have gotten you a couple more students on this.
I'm intrigued.
I will pay the $10 for Earl to do his.
Heck yeah, Earl. I'll pay your cover.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll watch. And I'll videotape. This is going to go viral.
And you know, I do notice that men are a little more stiffer than it comes to ladies on the silks. I've noticed. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure if it's like they feel vulnerable or something, or maybe their backs, from the hard labor or something, they don't feel like they have that flexibility in their back, But yeah, they stiffen up, and it takes them a little while to get loose.
Okay, Beth Cole, send me a message. Okay. Message Miss Beth, and this is going to be fun. I know the music artist Pink, she's really big on the aerial silks. She's like huge on them. She used them in concerts and everything. I remember watching her sing, keep rhythm, and be like, twirled. I was like, wow, I would like fall over after that. And then set her right down on the ground and everything after spinning while she's singing. And I'm like, woo, that is some good balance.
Yeah, the spinning can get you. I remember when I first got my spinner, I was like, oh, wow. So yeah, the spinning you have to get used to. I will say that.
Now, quick question. I had a client and she did pole dancing. She didn't do it professionally, but she had taken it to the point where she could have done it professionally. She took all the classes and everything. Have you ever taken pole dancing? And if so, core strength of hoop and silk versus pole, which one would you need more for, or is it comparable?
I would say silks, you don't need that much muscle strength for. The lyra hoop and the pole, you need a lot. My plan is to get a pole next for my studio, for my students. So once I get to that, there's a few other projects I want to do in the studio before I get there. But yeah, I would say the hoop and the pole are about even for strength.
Because she was telling me she was a bigger lady, but she had to build up strength to actually get on the pole and do her thing and everything like that. And she told me how much she had to do. And I was like, Jesus. So in other words, never mess with a pole dancer. They can whoop your but I have watched videos of guys working the pole. And because of their upper body strength and everything, they make that look like art.
Yeah.
Because they can hold themselves in exaggerated poses and everything. And I'm looking at that going, now that, if I was going to do pole, that's what it would be. I would need to have enough strength to do that.
Yeah, I have grippers that I use during the day to get my grip strength up. And then, like I said, I have a permanent pull-up bar in my hallway. That way, whenever I walk by, I can just, because you gotta have a lot of upper arm strength for the hoop and the pole.
I've actually got a chin-up bar I have to put up, but it's all for rehab. I want to do dead hangs to actually get my spine back to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Beth Cole's pole is harder. Oh my. Well then, Beth, you have a history, don't you? Anyway. But no, it's everything I'm doing is for rehabilitation.
Yeah, but I started silks when I was at the weakest point in my body. So, yeah.
You need one side.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Okay.
Man, it's amazing you can do something fun and rehabbing at the same time. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Right back.
But no. Katie, any ideas for next fair? Beth, ha 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 ha. Ooh. Keep your secrets.
Other than what I don't understand the question.
Any ideas for next fair? Anything you'd like to see? Anything you'd like to throw in? Suggestions, comments, questions, ideas, thoughts? I'm hitting you right after work. Perfect time, right?
Did you have a palmist?
They're harder than heck to find. I mean,
yeah,
yes,
they are very hard to find.
Destiny does palmistry now, but oh my God, Dennis, no. Fine, I'll put it up. Dennis, next fair we should have a piñata filled with human hearts. No.
Ooh.
No. Anyway,
I like it.
But no, Destiny does palmistry, but I want somebody who specializes in it. And palmists fall in 3 categories: too busy, batshit crazy, too busy. So,
or too expensive.
That's something I haven't really run into. I haven't run into the super expensive ones. I've got a couple of really good ones, but they're so busy. They're either more hobbyists, so they have their whole life and then they just kind of do palmistry once in a while. They maybe do 2 psychic fairs a year. There's one girl that does Nordic palmistry. I'd love to get her into my fairs because she's ridiculously accurate. I had her read Arthur's palms. Most palmists won't touch a kid's hands. They don't like to. Yeah. She grabbed them right away and went, read it all off, and she actually incorporated totems in with it. I was like, damn, but I can't get a hold of her. She homeschools like 3 kids, I think, and she's got a whole huge life. So she does maybe 2 fairs a year. That's it. The other one, Hartha, she's busy doing her own stuff. Tony, she's actually a pretty good palmist, but she's got a lot going on. She's got a lot
I know one that's really, really good, and I see her every time I go to the fair, but she does the fair with her husband, so she does the readings and then her husband takes the money and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She blows my mind every single time. It's incredible. And I've learned so much about who I am and why I am the way I am and why I do the things I do. Okay. And that's just been from 2 readings in the last year.
I was going to say a good palmist will do that.
Yes.
But you've got a lot of palmists that are, a lot of your palmists water it down. They say they do palmistry, but it's very watered down. Not to diss anybody, that's not what I'm trying to do, but you can tell. I've had multiple palm readings from different readers, And you got ones that are straight up cons. Okay, they're fun, they're entertaining to hear, but they are cons. You got others that are just very watered down. Then you got the batshit crazy, and then you've got the ones that are always busy. Hang on just a second. Judy, I like Dennis's idea. Oh, dear God. Dennis, it's really hard to get your hands on a psalmist. Really?
Funny.
Dennis, get with times, Alicia. It's guano nuts. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Dennis, Tony is now in Illinois. Oh, okay. So she moved again. She's moved like 4 times over the past couple of years.
Have you ever gotten a reading from Kim Weaver?
Of course, yeah.
She's awesome.
She's amazing.
Actually, wait a minute. No, I don't think I've gotten a reading from her, but she used to be in my fairs all the time, so I used to just sit and talk to her.
Yeah, she's really good.
I love her organite.
Yes, they have quite a table of organite.
I was gonna say her. Okay. I can walk by and feel which organite is authentic, and I always told her I was really impressed by hers because I could run my hands over the top and you could just feel it buzzing.
Hold it down.
Sheena, do you have experience with organite?
Hold it down, you two.
I do not. I think I had one. I think I bought one and then I ended
up. Betty Bell doesn't do too bad with organite, but for whatever reason, Kim Weaver's organite outshines the rest. The other lady that I need to get in contact with, Enchanted Dawn, I believe is her name. She's relatively new to organite making, but that girl is amazing, and she pours all the passion and heart she's got into it.
I was gonna say, I think that makes a big difference with people's products, is your intentions while you're doing it.
The other kid that used to make it, Bryce, he used to help me out at the shop. He's just he's completely gone away from this area. He's just kind of stepped away from it, which is unfortunate because his pieces were really nice too. But I think if I remember correctly, he has an ex-girlfriend that took all his molds. And I think that's when he just kind of stepped away from it. I don't blame him though. Hold on here. Dennis, does Earl live in a lava lamp? Earl, do you live in a lava lamp? Is that why you were not available to be there this last weekend?
Do you live in a lava lamp?
If you do live in a lava lamp, let me know. I will come get the lamp and I will make wishes. How many can you grant?
That would be a no, Dennis.
Do you live in a lamp? Are
no.
you secretly a genie? Darn it, because if so, I want to wish for more wishes. Y'all are gonna know if he's a genie. I'm not gonna tell anybody, but there will be signs. A castle in the middle of Des Moines, Iowa. A huge castle made of crystal.
I love the made of crystal.
It won't be made entirely of crystal. And you'll be like, so he is a genie.
Could you imagine it though? Like you just did a house and like just made it, like put amethyst all over the outside. Oh my gosh.
Clear quartz, amethyst, rose quartz. Don't worry though. After I was done wishing for more wishes, I'd pass the lamp around to everybody I knew. Earl would be a very busy genie. There'd be weird crap popping up all over Iowa. All right, hold on. Dennis, I made an organite phone holder this weekend. Actually, that's right, Dennis, you did. I completely spaced it because I yanked it. It was very pretty. But he's actually doing well with organite as well. Hold on. Judy, I like organite. Thank you, Judy. And then Dennis, I also poured a resin kitsune that looks like a Lucario. Yes, he did. It's very pretty. Hold on. Judy, I've got some of Betty's work. Betty does really fun stuff. I will tell you, Betty is very artistic with the organite that she does. Hold on. Dennis, phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space. Judy, yes. So, Earl, I'm going to need to do some wishing. You ready? Or do I need to physically come and get the lamp?
Just remember that the old saying goes that when you make your 3, that you have to switch places with the genie.
Oh, I'm never going to make my 3rd wish because I'm just going to keep wishing for more wishes.
You can't. That's against the rules.
That's against
Actually, only in some mythology. There's a couple of loopholes. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get into Dennis's stuff because he sent me some pictures. Talk amongst yourselves while I go look at what resin pictures he's got here.
Are you Nerf gunning with your cats? That is so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
Matrix. It's such a cheap toy. He loves it.
That is cute.
All right, it's not wanting to pull up for me. That's too bad. Okay, well, needless to say, Dennis has been doing some really awesome work with resin. So, and he's slowly crawling into Organite because we got all the stuff at the shop anyway. Hold on. Dennis, only in Disney mythology. Actually, no, Dennis, there are a couple other mythologies that have loopholes about wishing for more wishes. Okay. Beth Coles, Aladdin, hello. Then Dennis. So, Katie, have you ever considered getting a dog?
So I live in a condo with an HOA that only allows like a certain weight, and if I own a dog, I'm gonna own a big dog, like a really protective dog. And so not as long as I live here.
Okay. Wait, you live in a condo?
I do.
Neat. How is that?
Well, I turned my living room into a infrared sauna, so that's my living room now.
Okay. I guess, how is condo living different than, how does it compare to like apartments and stuff?
So I don't have to worry about snow removal. I don't have to worry about yard
Work.
Yeah, yard work, like mowing, stuff like that. I do have to worry about a bunch of assholes, though. HOA people are like, they are mean people. And one of the guys that's in the HOA lives 2 doors down from me, and like some days he bonded with my cat, and some days he'd call animal control, and then like it was just.
Dogs are superior to cats, according to Dennis. And then Dennis, fuck HOAs. Yeah.
Yeah. What he said. He said.
I've heard some really scary stories about HOAs, and I guess my curiosity is, how do they get the authority to do what they do?
They don't. They assume it.
Oh,
yeah.
Because that's exactly what the trailer court here is pretending to be.
HOA are assholes. Thank
you. What Beth said.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories about them, like measuring people's trash cans with.
Oh man,
what?
Yeah, it's insane.
Okay. They clearly have too much time on their hands.
Yes.
My mom actually owns my condo, so when the HOA like has a problem, they contact her.
Okay.
So I actually don't have to deal with them unless it's my neighbor who's being an a-hole.
Is he sweet on you, and does he want to date you? Is that it?
No, he actually called the cops on me one time.
That's what I'm asking. Is he trying to get your attention or something?
I don't know. I guess I sent him a message, and it was threatening, and he was worried for his life. So the cop showed up at my house. Yeah, so the cop showed up at my house, and they said, next time, just call him an asshole instead.
Oh, God. You're kidding, right?
I'm totally serious.
Okay. All right. Dennis, you signed a contract or agreement to join an HOA.
I didn't. My mom did.
Beth Cole's Cheese and Rice HOA.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You guys gotta bring them back? I'm not going to get them. You guys have to bring them back. That's how fetch works.
That's how fetch works. You're teaching cats to fetch. Okay.
Matrix knows how to play. That's how I taught Matrix to play fetch. I would hit it, and then it would go, and then he'd get it in his mouth, and he would stare at me like I was the idiot, and then I would just tap the floor, and then he'd bring it to wherever the tapping was, and then he would drop it.
Really?
Yeah, I taught him how to play fetch.
That's pretty awesome.
Cats are very intelligent. They're just very selective on what they give their energy to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold on, Dennis. Katie, you need a gun, a real gun.
A gun? That's what martial arts is for. My body's a weapon. Now, I don't want that to go back to my neighbor, but.
Oh, I actually prefer guns, no matter how much training I may or may not have. I like them. It's always good to have. One thing that getting hurt really taught me, I mean, I already knew it, but one thing that getting hurt taught me is take advantage of everything you have around you. You know, because you may not always be in a position to do anything.
Exactly.
Or you may have to defend somebody like a small child. That's not an option, you know. So
I found out that my Theracane, do you guys know those canes that you use to like hit pressure points on your back? No. That makes an excellent weapon. Like hands down. I carry it in my car. It's better than a bat.
I'm not going to tell your neighbor.
God, I hate that guy so much.
Hold on. Dennis, size and weight will masters in a physical fight. I think matters. I think he's trying to say matters in a physical fight, regardless of your skill level. Well, I'll let you and Katie debate that on another day.
Hey, we could totally test that theory next time we see each other.
Oh, Jesus, dear God. Well, good luck, Dennis. Good luck, Katie.
I mean, you'll find out regardless if you flick my singing bowl ever again. So
he flicked your singing bowl?
He did.
Why?
And if you break one, you buy the whole set. It's not just a one-time thing.
Why would Dennis? You know better than that. I get freaked out when he tries to mess with the crystal one, unless it's just playing it at the shop, the crystal singing bowl that I have. Yeah, I don't let people tap it or anything else. I'm don't tap my bowl. Don't flick it. Don't mess with it. Because if you mess with it, I'm going to charge you double.
I know. I'm going to have to put a sign out now that says, don't touch my singing bowls.
And my husband
Dennis.
For that.
I did not even get to see you play the singing bowls. I didn't need. Yeah.
Which is too bad. Katie did a really good job on that sound off. Hold on just one second here. Beth Coles. Wasp spray works great. Oh, damn.
That's very true. That is very, very true.
But the question is it flammable?
Oh.
Yep.
Anyway. Dennis, since Katie is a weapon, I always wear a cup.
That's right, sir. Cold. That is right, sir. Woo! That is exactly where I'd go for too. Don't ever doubt it.
God. Okay. Anyway. Okay, but why would you flick her singing bowl if you have to wear a cup? Anyways, all right.
Let's not find out.
Beth Coles. Yes. So apparently wasp spray is flammable. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're talking.
You can turn that stuff into a flamethrower, man.
Yeah. No, when I actually found out hairspray was flammable, we had a bit of a spider problem in one of the apartments.
Spider problem? Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah. I am a bit of an arachnophobe. Yes. My guides manifest as spiders. Somebody's laughing somewhere. But yeah, so when I found out we had a bit of a spider problem, my mom had hairspray. And I found out that hairspray was flammable. We had less of a spider problem. However, my dad did ask me to quit doing that because there were burn marks on the walls. I was younger at the time. But I did find out hairspray was flammable. I wasn't fast enough to catch those spiders, but they did leave. Hold on.
Oh, after that.
Yeah, right? Anyways, did I mention
it's the end of the world?
I know it. Did I mention that my dad's a hardcore smoker, so there were lighters everywhere? Oh, yeah, baby. Anyways, let's see. Beth Coles. Earl, absolutely. Dennis. I'll just keep her at arm's length by holding her forehead. She can't reach her. I am going. By the way, you all gotta let me know before this happens.
You just wait.
I'm gonna be like, ah! Keep in mind, we're gonna go viral. All right, hold on. Beth Coles. Aquanet. Yep. I think Mom's brand was Aqua.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's flammable too, man.
I remember Aquanet back in the day, and we played the fire flame on that just for like funsies outside.
Just for funsies.
Funsies. Wait a minute, Sheena, how old are you?
44.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm 42. I'm gonna be 43 this year. All right, yeah, go get your parents' hairspray.
Yeah.
Fireball Unlimited.
Yep. That was back in the days before anybody knew. There was cameras everywhere. Could get caught.
Hold on, Dennis. My 9-year-old son is crying her. What? Okay, Dennis. What the hell? I'm not drunk enough to read that. All right, hold on. Dennis, my 9-year-old son is taller than her.
Oh, okay. There it is. You know what? Almost everyone in the world is taller than me, so find a better insult.
Well,
how tall are you, Katie?
I'm 4'11".
Okay, 4'11". Yeah. Oh, I think Arthur is taller than you. Oh.
If I use proper posture, I actually get to 5'1", which is fucking crazy. But yeah, with all the Muay Thai and the stance and like, oh yeah, I didn't know that, but
okay, wow. So you slouched. I was wondering.
Yes, I do slouch.
I was watching you when you were working on people on the table, and I was looking at your posture, and I thought something seemed odd. So you are slouching quite a bit. Why do you slouch so much?
It's probably making up for all of this I have to do. Like,
okay,
this, yeah.
Okay. Because no, that's 4'11" to 5'1". That's kind of a jump. That's like.
Yeah, that's what the nurse said. She didn't believe me when I told her I was 4'11". She's like, it says 5'1" here, and I was like, no, I've been 4'11" like my whole life. But yeah, apparently when your stance gets proper, then your posture gets taller.
Okay.
I mean, nice. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I usually use shoes to make me taller.
No, I knew about proper posture. I'm always slouching. I've been hunching over like artwork, computers, writing, everything like that. So I've got to do the exercises to actually re-straighten me out. Otherwise, my back hurts even worse. But yeah, that's quite a jump, though, Katie. Hold on, Dennis. Not an insult, just a statement of fact. Hey.
Oh, I can't wait to see you next time.
Just make sure you warn me. Viral video.
I'll behave.
It's gonna say, it'll be interesting. Hi. Hold on. Oh my, Dennis.
What'd you say? Are you being a mean girl? Don't be a mean girl.
You were 4'11" when you born? God bless your mother. Oh.
Actually, I stopped growing in
4th
or 5th grade, I want to say. It was 4th or 5th grade.
I was going to say, I don't think any woman that delivers a 4'11" baby is no longer going to be alive unless she's a giant. Okay. All right. I mean, I think, Katie has not had children and neither has Earl. But I think we could all common sense rationalize that.
Child free by choice.
I know. And, but still, I think you could rationalize that. having a 4'11" baby. Come on now.
Terrifying to think about.
Impossible.
Jesus. I think my lady bits actually went up inside me and hid, as did my uterus. They're hiding somewhere behind my bladder right now.
See, I've never had a child, so I don't have that, that feeling. God, what would that be like?
That's what I mean.
I don't even want to think about it.
Think about it.
You guys, did I burn you out? You guys done? Yeah, you're done. Okay, fine.
Your uterus just hid, didn't it? It was like, held up. It was like, no. But no, okay, hold on. Dennis, I always behave. That is a lie.
Well, that's some lie.
His pants are on fire right now. They are flaming so
Are you
hot. Hold on. Beth Coles. I know your pain, but being short with big boobs is definitely not.
Oh,
fun.
God, see, I'm so glad that I don't have that issue.
I was gonna say, being big size with being any size with big boobs is not good for your back or posture or much else. And if you've ever tried laying down on a chiropractic table face down, it sucks even harder. Try doing
I had to get I had a massage table once that had it was for pregnancy people, but it was really good for people with big breasts because they could actually get comfortable on the table. But it was like an extra $300-400 to have those inserted. So I didn't get them the second time around. But yeah.
Oh yeah. No, literally, I'm on the table having to adjust. And when I was pregnant, it was even worse because they were even bigger. It's like, oh my God. And so yeah. Oh.
I don't have a ba boom chest, but what helps me as a sleeper is, do you know the pillows you get for your back?
Mm-hmm.
If you put that right under your armpits, it leaves a space for your boobies and stuff to where you can you don't have to Mm-hmm.
Now wait, are you a back sleeper or side sleeper?
I do both, but I don't really fall asleep on my back. I just kind of roll there once in a while. But yeah, I sleep on my belly mostly or on my side, and I put my back pillow right underneath my right on my armpits and just makes a space.
Okay, send me a link for that. Because I am a dedicated side sleeper, even though with my back issues, I should be sleeping on my back. I can't sleep on my back. Where the hell? I can't
sleep on my bed. You just put it right here, the side part. It just holds right here, and it makes sleep comfortable.
Okay, send me the link to that. Because, yeah. Even though I'm basically a rotisserie chicken when I sleep these days.
Yeah, me too.
I trained myself to sleep on my back by putting weights on my ankles. So when I wake up in the night, when I would turn or try to turn, I couldn't because the weights were so heavy on my ankles. And then eventually, ow, that's my ow. Eventually, I just learned to not move at night. And then eventually it goes away. You have to do it a lot. You guys ready?
I'm not sure, but you must be really comfortable in your body, because if I did that to myself, I would be freaking out the entire night. I wouldn't be able to sleep.
So I actually did it originally when I was trying to join the Marines. They said that at boot camp, you want to sleep on your back. So that's why I was training myself to sleep on my back, was because they were with the barracks and the beds and the best bet you have is to sleep on your back. So
really?
That's actually why I was training, but now I don't do that anymore.
Okay. I was gonna say, no, that's interesting. Dennis, I don't think Earl can carry a baby inside of himself, just a hunch.
No.
Yeah, I did. Well, Earl, if it ever happens, let me know. Okay. Jamil FM Mayer. I'm sorry if I slaughtered that pronunciation. Very nice. Heart. Thank you. Okay. Dennis, I'm not wearing pants. Well, okay then. He's wearing shorts. Dennis, I'm working really hard to make Alicia's boobs bigger. No. Jesus. They're big enough.
Are we live? I thought we were live.
We are live. Anyway.
You know what does that, right? You gotta pay someone to assist in that, right?
No. Basically, you can actually grow breast tissue through massage. Yes, you can. Well, gaining weight and massage, but still, you can actually do it just mainly through massage, and that's what Dennis did do. Let's see. I think I was a nice size C when we met. And I look great as a size C. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, anybody want to guess what size I am right now?
I would say F or G.
H.
What? It even goes up that high? Holy
It goes
shit.
farther.
What?
Yeah.
Do they even make bras? Like, don't you have to get like
Yes,
specialized
they
bras?
do. It just sucks. Okay. Most of the time I'm in sport
Found out
bras.
what his gifts are. That's
But no, most of the time I'm in a sport bra because it's a lot more comfortable for me. Okay. But I'm at the point where I always preferred underwire simply because they held better. I prefer the Balcony because it doesn't have, I don't need the understuffing. I don't need anything else. I just need something to hold it and strap them down so they don't move. Yeah. Well, the Balcony does that perfectly, but most of your really good Balconies, they get discontinued. So yeah, but yeah, he's been trying to make them bigger and I'm not going for that because baby, no. H's are way too far for me. Granted, as I gained weight, it made my shape more balanced, but still, I already have back problems. Okay, hold on. Beth Coles, the struggle is real. Thank you, Beth. Beth, that's brilliant. Dennis, I'm totally a side sleeper. He really is. Beth, I had a back brace in junior high. I still have to sleep on my back. Oh, Beth, I feel you, girl, but I don't sleep well on my back. I did figure out how while I was pregnant, though.
Well, you have to, right?
What?
You have to, right?
Yep. I had to prop myself up, prop my arms up, and then prop my knees up.
What? Is that comfortable? But
that's the only way I can sleep on my back as a tiny sleeper. When I had
honestly,
my I was like all like in a cradle.
Yeah. You got to try it, Katie. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, Earl, have you ever tried sleeping like that?
Well, I am a side sleeper.
Okay. Hold on. Dennis, boob massages prevents cancer and makes bigger mammaries. Mammaries. Mammary glands. Mammaries, boobies.
Thanks
for the mammaries. I appreciate that. I needed that clarification.
But yeah. Oh, Beth. An H?
I say that'd be kind of firm.
You need duct tape. Yes, Beth. We have thought about just doing duct tape. But, or body cast.
Oh, I do give good massages.
Well, you know what? Your girlfriend is going to love it. But yeah, no, you can grow them through massage. Just massage.
Wow.
You can actually make them.
Now I'm curious. Like, it's sparked the
like, okay, come on now. Come on. Yeah, Katie, you got to be dedicated, okay? I mean, this isn't just a 1 or 2 time thing. You got to be dedicated.
Is it like massage like it, or is it like
all of it?
Okay.
Yeah, no, basically, most Iowa guys are boob guys. Sorry, Earl.
Really? Shocker.
Most Iowa guys are boob guys, but not all guys in every area are that way. Iowa guys, boob guys. No,
I think Earl has something to say.
But the thing is, with Dennis, of course, lots of massage. And the thing is, the more he would massage them, the more they would grow.
I will say that with one of my past girlfriends that I had back a long time ago, basically I would be we would both be sitting up on the bed, but she would be leaning back against me, and I'd be using massage oil and doing the shoulders and the breasts.
Cheap oil or good oil?
Good oil.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because what I was using back then was is patchouli, and there's another one that was mixed with it, and it worked really well. I can't remember what it was.
Well, patchouli oil right there, that's going to be a de-stressor. It's a grounder outer.
It's too strong. It's too potent.
I love it. It's actually one of my favorites. But
Young Living oil makes patchouli, and I can't even do a full. Like, it has to be like not even a full, like a half a drop, if you can even do that.
Well, but at the same time, you do a lot to relieve your stress, Katie.
Mhm.
You can tell any huge stress cases because they love the smell of patchouli. My dad always used to make fun of it until I stuck it under his nose, and he calmed right down. He's like, God, that's good. What is that? I'm like, yeah, Dad, that's patchouli. He's like, oh, you know, you can always tell the stress cases. Patchouli used to get a reputation as an aphrodisiac, but what it really was, if you go back and look even further, it's a cure for insomnia.
Interesting.
Hang on just a second, Dennis. We'll get some electrical tape for you. No. Dennis, it's like squeezing, Katie. Good. Dennis, I'm proud of my work. Your boobs are beautiful, Alicia. Thank you, sweetie.
He's gonna have to have a manifestation class for the fellows there at the shop.
I don't think any woman wants that, babe. Beth Coles, my husband has bigger ones than me, and I'm a triple D. I think his tractor's sexy. Hells yeah, Beth. That's right. Hold on. Dennis, patchouli works great with chloroform.
Oh, damn. Oh, what?
Does this smell like chloroform to you? Nice. Oh, I gotta keep that in mind if I ever have any more kids. I like patchouli. No.
Was that yeah?
Needless to say, Webster, my kiddo, he does not like patchouli at all. But he is like a perpetual motion machine. He is just always. He's calmed down a lot now, but man, before it was just constant. And I'm just like, kid, damn, I miss having that kind of energy. I got nothing. Can I just bottle it?
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. Dennis, that's how you get them to relax. Oh, that's true. Dennis, you're not on the Cotton Council. He has another vodcast that he live streams with. And if you think any of this is raunchy, watch them. It's horrible, but I love it. Hold on. Beth, I needed y'all tonight. Well, thank you, Beth. Dennis, he's high energy just like Daddy. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure Webster does get his energy from his dad. Dennis has slowed down a lot through the depression, through the medical stuff, through everything else. It slowed him down a lot. But yeah, no, he was born on the cusp of energy, and man, he shows it. Or at least he used to, because he could cram like 8 days worth of stuff into a weekend at one point. It's crazy.
Oh, that sounds stressful.
Well, but actually, if you're doing it right, it's more fun than stressful. So, but he's the Chinese sign of the horse, and that's kind of their motto: just doing all the things everywhere all at once. So, hang on, Dennis. I was very high energy in my youth. I bet. Yeah. Most Chinese sign horses are just ridiculous. They're always doing everything all at once. And if there's a party, they're in it. If there's anything to do, they're there, and they're just constantly going. It's actually a lot of fun, as long as you take a lot of breaks and have a lot of coffee.
And water, right? Hydrate.
Sure. the water's in the coffee.
You know, coffee actually, everyone kept saying that it doesn't count, but it does actually count as water intake for the day. Not your full intake, but coffee actually, it is considered a little bit of water intake.
Oh, cool.
I always thought it was a lie. Now, TikTok could have lied to me, but.
I was going to say, TikTok definitely lied.
My doctor does not qualify as my hydration, but I'm an addict.
Dennis, it wasn't stressful for me. It was just another Tuesday as far as I knew. Yeah. And I mean, they go hard. And generally, if there isn't like health or physical problems or anything, horses will stay that active on through their golden years. They just love to be on the go and moving. Also why I never actually wanted to have a horse kid, because I didn't think I could deal with that. Just that much energy. Then I got a monkey instead. Dear God! Hold on. Dennis, everything on TikTok is true. Yes, it is. Of course
TikTok's gonna be then like what Facebook is to the boomers, TikTok is gonna be to the like the millennials. And
I'm still trying to figure out TikTok. I don't know, man. I am just, I mean, I've got it somewhat there, but man, it is.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, okay, yep. Okay, Dennis, we can still have a horse. Nah, I'm good. Good. Dude, everything I'm doing is almost killing me now. I don't think I can have another high energy kid. Naps are an acronym for necessary adult peace sessions, and I stick by that. God. Really, Dennis? No. Fuck TikTok. Really? Wow. Actually, TikTok, it is quite a useful teaching tool. I will say that. But it is just, it's really hard to make work. I don't know, Sheena, Earl, do you guys have any experience with doing TikTok vids and stuff like that? I know Symone does.
I do.
Okay, say that again.
If you have any experience with TikTok videos.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis, all kids are high energy. That is true, but some kids are a little calmer. Yeah. Talk to my mom. I was actually pretty calm. I just was very antisocial. Okay. No, according to her, I guess she took me over to my cousins, and they were all just running around and screaming and everything. And I just did this. I backed up and I went to the wall. I was like, nope. So not all kids are super, super, super high energy, but I can guarantee you the signs of monkey and horse, they would definitely be high energy. Okay.
Yeah.
Dennis, right, Sheena.
What's right?
All kids are high energy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, compared to my first two, she's a lot mellower. She's got like that mellow, responsible vibe for being.
Dennis, you were born ready for SSI, Alicia. No, I wasn't. Okay, Beth. I was born to be a librarian. I don't like people. Nice. But no. So TikTok videos. Katie, Sheena, Earl. Do you guys have any experience making them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because
what are your thoughts?
Got videos up on my. I just don't go over there very often, but I do have videos up on TikTok.
Okay.
I probably have maybe 20 or 25 videos.
Okay. And all right. So, I mean, popularity, because I know with Symone, she does them all the time. She gets a lot of readings off of them, everything like that. But I don't know. It's like a hump I'm trying to get over. And
personally,
myself, I've been sticking with YouTube, Facebook, some Instagram here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't really posted a lot on TikTok. It's not the platform for me.
Do you guys think I think it's a very negative platform, even in the
spiritual side. It's toxic.
And there's so much misinformation. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like It's overwhelming, but you're more likely to find people with similar interests.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with that. But yeah, it can be negative. I had to quit scrolling through people's videos a while back because the negativity is just so much.
Yep.
I have.
Yeah. You guys getting all the Casey Anthony videos right now? That was pure gold, by the way. Watching TikTok just destroy her. Oh my God.
I
Yes.
have no clue who she is.
I've watched them destroy a lot of people, and I don't know. It might be because I have such a big heart, but
yeah, I'm not into that.
I don't know. Casey Anthony kind of deserves to get kicked off.
That's a rare few, but yeah, I've seen them just demolish people's lives for little to nothing.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Yep.
And like, once one person brings someone down, it's just this domino effect, and it's just super toxic.
Oh my God.
It's hard, especially in the spiritual field. That's why I quit really doing a whole lot of spiritual on TikTok, because you even say the wrong, like, I'm a Mercury and Pisces, so I can I just learned how to communicate, and sometimes things fly out of my mouth like that didn't even belong there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they will like demolish people over that, destroy their whole lives. It's crazy.
Yeah. And back what was a couple years ago, I wound up calling out this little teeny bopper who basically self-entitled herself as a coven leader without any kind of knowledge, without any kind of working with an elder, nothing like that. But it was a little teeny bopper who was self-entitled as a coven leader. Said, nope.
God.
And I called her out for it.
The spiritual, I'm not sure what happened in the Great Awakening, but like I told people, I was like, you got the good right with the bad spiritualist. It's like, I don't know how people can call themselves like spiritualists and spew so much
hate.
Yeah.
Hold on just 1 second. Dennis, I deleted TikTok from my phone a few years ago. There are already too many distractions on my phone. Beth Cole's TikTok isn't cool. Dennis, I'm having to correct people in the store all the time because of something that the people have seen on TikTok. Dennis, if things are flying out of your mouth, then you should not talk with food in your mouth. Oh, wow. Anyway. But no, I have a shop TikTok and I have one for my books. My writing, and I haven't gotten too much notoriety on it or notice, but I'm also not very consistent, which is fine. I just figured it was another platform to access, but I don't know.
It literally has to be a negative annotation for you to get TikTok, at least as far as I can see. Like if you have to have something negative in order to be, get TikTok attention.
So all of my TikToks, I start out with like the same grounding exercise every single video. Yeah. And that gets to like some people, but most people don't want to ground before they watch a video. Like most people don't want to make sure that they're balanced before they consume information. And that's really helped weed out a lot of the negative people, but that's like my thing on TikTok is like, okay, well, we're going to take a couple seconds to ground before I even say anything. Yeah. But yeah, people don't want that. They want
sensationalism.
Yeah.
They want the sensationalism. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's not what I'm about. That's not what the shop's about. That's not what the blog's about. That's not any of what I'm about. Because, I mean, if you're just going to be negative, there's no point in you being in the New Age area anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They even got to that cute, do you know the cute little Amish girl that goes on there and cooks?
Is that the one that, no, probably not. The one that went missing for like a day or two and like TikTok freaked out?
No.
Okay.
She's one that she makes eye contact. She's like a really sweet little Amish lady. Got her own little cookbook, but she goes on there and cooks all these cool recipes. They bullied her because of her eye contact. And like,
why?
This sweetest little, like she is like the sweetest little person I've ever seen in my life, but they didn't like how she looked at the camera, so they bullied her. Now she just I was like, come on,
Oh.
people.
And if you're a sweet human being, I'm sure that destroys you. I'm sure that's not like, and like, that's the thing is like TikTok's not for the weak. Like you have to be able to take it, and you have to like, yeah. And you also have to be very mindful about how you respond to the hate too. That's a big one.
Because it'll draw more hate. Yep.
I have had enough hate to last me forever. Irrational hate, excuse me. Dennis, also I need to address a rumor I heard a couple of weeks ago. The Des Moines New Age shop does not make any of the stones in the shop. We don't have the time, the resources, or the motivation to make any stones. Yes, apparently there was a rumor going around that we actually made all of the stones. We like cooked them up in our backyard or something.
What?
I know if we could do that, I would be rich.
No, shoot.
Oh, shit.
Give me the recipe. I need some stones around here.
Right, but no. Apparently, yes, that was the rumor going around. We made all of the stuff in our backyard. Yes.
Busy.
I know, right? Gosh. You know, I made all the amethyst. I cooked it up in a cook pot. Yes.
If you made amethyst, you'd be rich.
Did you get those crystal kits from Walmart?
No, I don't shop at Walmart except for my 7-day candles. I will say they do have good 7-day candles for personal use. I don't get them for shop use. I get those somewhere else.
You would think for something like that, though, you would be expecting something from like the Walmart packages. I mean, you'd think people would be able to realize what a stone is, or maybe they don't.
No, they really don't. I had somebody legitimately walk in with a pendant that they thought was amethyst. They got it online. They bought it online from a seller, a pagan seller. And it was supposed to be amethyst. And I'm like, and they're like, is this amethyst? And I'm like, because you know those pendants that are paper and they put a glass cabochon on them?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
It was pentacle. And I'm like, baby, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't see any amethyst in this whatsoever. I mean, maybe they put some in behind the paper, but no. Yeah, they paid like $50 for it.
Wow.
Because it was
crystals, my moldavite disappeared. Oh God, I hate that. I've gone through 2 or 3 moldavite rings now, and they just
wait. Was it a ring or a stone?
It was a ring.
Okay, never mind. I found a weird piece
it's
of moldavite.
only rings. If I carry it just the stone, I don't lose it. But for some reason, like, and maybe it's the cats. I mean, it could very well be that. But I've had 2 go missing, and I'm waiting for them to just show up, but they won't. So I need to get another one.
Dang, girly. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, your amethyst ring or your moldavite ring went missing. What can we make you that's got moldavite?
It was the moldavite. It had the moldavite, the black obsidian, and the clear quartz.
Yep. I'm trying to think of what we can make you that'll keep it on you.
Like a bracelet, maybe?
Bracelet. Yep. Hold on. Beth Coles. Well, you have all helped me have a much better day. I thank all of you for brightening my day. Night, everyone. Night, Beth, and thank you.
Awesome. Bye, Beth.
And then Dennis. Also, please stop bringing in every stone you find in your yard. We are not going to buy your rocks.
Oh, God.
Dennis, I found a moldavite this weekend in my till box. But it was a stone, an actual moldavite stone. That's why I asked. I was wondering if it was yours. Because it just randomly showed up.
Oh, well, that's where I've been waiting for it to happen, but it never happens.
Yeah, no, it just randomly showed up. I don't know. But no.
I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't get affected by moldavite. Like I can wear it and not be affected. Like it does not. It does not.
I even burn moldavite incense and candles and energy vibes.
There's actually a crystal mine over on the East Coast that you can actually go and pan for crystals, and wherever you find, you get to keep.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I smell cat everywhere over here.
Do you have a cat?
God, no. I've got mice. I hate mice. Not a big fan of cats either. I'm severely allergic. Yeah, I smell cat. It's all over.
Does it smell like an orange cat?
I don't know if they smell like it. Yeah, I smell cat. It's strong too. All right, that's it. I'm lighting up more incense. Damn. Oh, yeah, I smell cat.
Are you sure there's not like a veil thing going on right now?
There might be, but I'm not a big one for cats. Oof.
All right, everyone, I'm going to take off for the night.
Spot, calm down. Jesus.
I'm literally choking on cat.
Please calm down.
Good night, Sheena.
Good night, Sheena.
Good night.
You.
Bye.
Bye.
I got to go turn on my sauna. Hold on. It takes 15 minutes to heat up.
Yeah, no. I'm literally choking on cat smell over here.
Coming from one of the neighbors?
No, their stuff doesn't drift in. Huh. All right. Well, I just lit up some oud. It'll help. But no. Anywho, I'm about to close this off here in just a little bit because, yeah, I'm going to go ice my back, do some stretching, and get back to work. I am going to try and press out science fiction magazine before the end of the week. I just have to do a few ads and finish off one story, and we'll be good to go. I'd like to do both the new age and sci-fi, but I'm probably going to end up getting the sci-fi before the end of the week, and then the new age the next week. So when the fair comes, it takes everything to get that going. So everything has to go on the back burner.
I was going to ask if I'm thinking of making a brochure, like a thing for sound baths. And then, yeah, that's really as far as my brain just got there.
No, I think that would be absolutely wonderful. Yeah,
because it's one thing for someone to be like, oh, I want to try it. And it's another to be able to be like, oh, here's this thing that'll educate you so you know.
That is the other thing. I would like to see you do an article on sound baths.
Okay.
Not only for the magazine, but also for my blog on the shop. That way people can access it and go, oh, okay, so that's what a sound bath is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lie to you. When I first heard the term sound bath a few years ago, I was like, what's that?
I know everyone's like, I told my psychiatrist about it, and she was like, do you guys get naked? And I was like,
yes.
No. I was like, that is
yes,
not
we do.
Well, I've been rubbing it. Yeah.
But that's where everybody goes if they have no idea. It's like, you get naked? It's like,
yes,
no.
we do. We get naked. Then we lay crystals on our body.
I just say it for just to see the shock factor.
Exactly. No, when people ask you really corny questions, dude, it takes so much in me not to just. It
takes. I have to view it as like
education.
That, and if you don't keep your shit to stop it, if you don't like keep a lid on it, your like reaction, then they're gonna react. So you have to be the one who's grounded and calm and like. But yes, there are some times where I'm like, I want to laugh really hard, but it's like, oh, like then they're gonna get the wrong idea.
Well, and the other thing, well, okay. You guys know I've sold sage forever. At my original shop, those big bundles of sage I used to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many times people would come in and ask me if it was weed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, guys, I can't. No, of course. So, of course, me being me, looking at them going, yes, it's $500 for that, you know. But I wanted to make sure if I ever broke down and did it, that I wouldn't actually kill someone. So I did all the research and everything. Turns out you actually can smoke white sage. And in times past, it was used as an expectorant.
Oh.
Yeah, so I wouldn't actually kill anyone if one day I broke. Because after so many questions, one of those days I was going to be like, no, let me get you the good stuff in the back. $900. Okay, come on, dude. You know it's going to happen at some point. Okay, when people keep asking me jerky questions, it's only a matter of time before my inner prankster comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I got to keep a lid on that thing. I mean, I got to keep that like locked in the basement somewhere because, oh, it's bad. Anyway, all right, Dennis. Next fair, we'll cover the windows and have nude sound baths. Well, Katie, good luck with that. I will not be attending.
I will also not be attending.
Oh, damn.
I found me something that, because I'm going to have this bad boy going.
Okay, what is that?
It's an incense holder.
Yeah,
Incense
I know.
holder and burner.
What do you have in it, though? Do you have like amber resin or something?
I've got a little bit of everything in here.
I haven't been able to burn any incense since I got my cold.
Oh, yeah.
It really irritates colds.
Oh, yeah, no. Smoke will irritate.
Yep.
I used to live with hardcore smokers. Man, tell you what, after moving out, because I'm the queen of upper respiratory stuff, and I've always got allergies. So after moving out, they would come over and try to smoke around me when I was sick. I was like, get the fuck out, because I can't. It was like pouring a handful of sand down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just miserable.
Oh, now I remember what it was. Yeah, basically, what I've always had used a combination of is patchouli and sandalwood.
Actually, that's a nice one. Add some frankincense in there and you'll be ready to rock.
Mm-hmm.
I like the black sage. Is that what you guys sell? Yeah.
Really?
I like that, but I can only burn it for like 30 seconds. Like
Oh,
it smells really good, but then it's like even my cat's like, we can only tolerate it for like 15 seconds. And then I have to,
I'm not a fan of the black sage at all. It's actually mugwort, and I don't like that stuff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Super popular.
Yeah, it's like a 15-second ordeal. It's not very long.
Yeah, no. I actually, when I was doing black sage, I only do the bundles. I only do the pre-ordered ones because I can't bundle the stuff myself. All the other sage in the shop is hand bundled, except for Yerba Santa and black sage. I can't touch either one. It just, oh wow, it knocks me over. Hold on. Dennis, it always sucked smoking while I had a cold. But he did it anyway. No, there, and see, honestly though, I don't even like burning white sage. I'm just not a sage person. I like Palo Santo, I like cedar, I like pine, I like a whole bunch of the other stuff, but sage is just really rough for me to burn. Hold on. Dennis, also not to brag, but I quit smoking 20 years ago this month. Oh, congratulations, honey.
Congratulations.
But yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoy the black sage incense though. I pulled from one of like the best suppliers I could get my hands on. Hold on. Dennis, you are a very sagely person. Oh, thanks, sweetie. Or wait, were you saying that to me or Katie? Anyway.
Well, I know that when I come into the shop, I'm going to be raiding
What?
I need new supplies, so I'm going to be raiding everything.
Well, let me get built back up a little bit first. I had to put a buying freeze on before we moved the shop. And then I've been slowly getting things gathered back together. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's been a trip, man. I put a freeze on making stuff and I put a freeze on buying stuff because it just, yeah, I didn't want to have to pack anything else. Actually, I've got to order some more Nag Champa incense. You know, this stuff goes in spurts. I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
That's too strong.
Okay.
But I like it as the Nag Champa spray.
Mm-hmm. I bought some oil.
Yeah, it's super potent.
Oh, and that reminds me. I need I do need to restock up on essential oils too.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I actually bought something and it is just amazing. It's nag chuli. It is literally nag champa oil mixed with patchouli. It is amazing. I love that stuff. Needless to say, my dad loves it too. He wanted to know what it was. And he's like, what? Because he hates nag champa too. But when you mix it with the patchouli, he's such a stress case. Yeah. When he smells it, it just chills him right out. Oh, I love wearing that stuff as a perfume. Dennis, I'm definitely bragging here, but when I quit smoking, I did it cold turkey. Nice, baby.
I did that for chew. It sucked. Hey.
Oh, dude, I still don't know how you could chew.
I only chewed because I didn't want to smell like a cigarette for massages.
Really?
Yeah, you lose a lot of clients if you reek up like a cigarette.
Well, yeah,
you do. You lose a lot of clients. I'll never do it again though, because when I quit, I don't know if it was the pH balance or because I did it for 12 years, but my jaw was in an excruciating amount of pain for 6 months. It hurt to eat, hurt to open my jaw. It hurt like,
what?
Well, I think what happened was because I did it for so long, it like realigned stuff in the back of my mouth. So like when I quit, then my jaw just ached for 6 months. So I will never touch it again because it was so painful. It was excruciating. Well, and that's not a normal thing. I learned that's not a normal reaction to cold turkeying. I even went to like, what is it called? Quit the Can, their site. I talked to a bunch of people that have quit because I'm trying to like figure it out, and nobody's like, oh yeah, I never had that happen. And these are people who have been chewing for 20 or 30 years and then quit cold turkey. So I'm wondering, I wonder how much of it was psychological pain too.
Well, no, I have heard that tobacco and nicotine, they can kill pain. I will tell you, I did the research on smoking. When you smoke, it actually dulls out your pain receptors. It makes endorphins, they're slower to break down in your system, makes your dendrites fire faster. So yeah, smoking can actually do a lot for you, which is what makes it even harder when you quit. But I'm wondering, I never did the research on chewing tobacco because I never knew anybody outside of you, Katie, that chewed tobacco. But I'm wondering if that was part of it, if maybe you had been in pain all along and it was just killing your pain receptors.
That was like the worst. And then like everyone was like, it's psychological pain. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure this is like real pain. But yeah, but because of that pain, I'll never do it again.
It's kind of like when you go to the dentist and they're working on you and they're like, it's pressure. And you're like, no, it's pain. They're like, it's pressure. I'm like, dude, it's pain. Oh, yeah. I've been to some interesting dentists. I remember the guy beside me. He was like, that's pain. No, it's just pressure. It's like, give him some damn pain medicine. They're drilling on his damn teeth and everything. It's like, oh. But no. So out of curiosity, I know how smoking affects people, but how does chew affect you? How did it affect your mood and like stuff like that?
Well, it was directly related to when I was triggered or stressed. So I was stressed and triggered probably 7 or 8 times a day.
Jesus, dear God.
Okay. Yeah, I went through a lot. I also don't know what moderation is. So there's that. When the pandemic hit and you were wearing masks all the time, that was the worst time of chewing for me because you could hide it and you could have it in all day long and nobody would see. Yeah.
Didn't it taste really bad though?
No, I really liked the brand I chewed.
Okay. Was it like a menthol brand or just regular?
It was mint. Yeah, it was mint.
Okay.
I was gonna quit, and then Copenhagen came out with a delicious new flavor, and I ended up loving it. And I was like, "Fuck."
Okay, hold on.
But it's interesting now. I mean, I haven't chewed for a little over 2 years now, but it is interesting how much I used it for all of my stress and all of my triggers. Mm-hmm. And then you have to learn to find something else to help with those stress and triggers. Hence why I train probably as much as I do.
Okay, I was gonna say, what did you find? What did you find to change it? What did you change it to?
Probably more weed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
It's actually really weird that I bring that up because I'm actually, so I got this infrared sauna and I got it on Monday. And then I don't usually hear my guides or like, we don't have conversations usually, but like I got this and I meditated in it and my guides were like, hey, you should take a tea break. And I'm like, I've never done that before. I did it once, probably. Yeah. Once in 20 years, I did a tea break once.
What is a tea break?
Tolerance break.
What is a tolerance?
So you quit so that when you do it again, you don't have to consume as much.
Okay.
Okay. So like if you're a habitual smoker every day. So my guides were like, use the sauna for every time you have a craving, as opposed to smoking. And now I wasn't totally down with this on Monday, but then I got my cold and I was like, maybe I could actually do this. I've been in my infrared sauna 3-4 times a day. And that, for some reason, it's working. It's working magnificent. I haven't touched it in 3 days.
That's amazing.
I know. It's insane.
Okay. Awesome.
So I'm going to ride that wave for probably another few days. I don't know.
Now, I will tell you, I encourage a drug-free path and all that stuff, but I know, as smart as you are, that you have a prescription for everything. And so, yeah, as long as you got a prescription, I don't care. Because honestly, I was really against it until a couple people with cancer came into my shop and they told me, that's the only thing that helps them to eat. That helps them to deal with the pain and stuff. And I'm like, well, you know what? Yeah, prescription. Yeah. So
I've noticed drastically, I haven't been eating nearly as much, which I'm sure that's just withdrawal and everything, but like it's been really hard to eat. And I do notice that I have been using it to eat. And so in the last 3 days, I haven't eaten very much. Like nothing sounds good. Also, my dreams, I don't ever remember my dreams. And the last 3 nights, I've had the most vivid dreams that I've ever had in my entire life, to the point where now every single time I have a dream now at night, Spock will come into my dream I don't know what he's doing in my dream, but he shows up in my dream and then I'll wake up and he'll be laying on my chest. And so that's it's been a very interesting 3 nights. Like I'm not sleeping the greatest because I'm also like going through withdrawal and then the cold. And I also haven't touched caffeine in 3 days. No, there's just like this huge detox happening from that sauna. It's crazy.
Okay. So, but I mean, okay. So what does it do?
What does what do? So you know how like a regular sauna, you like put water on coals and it makes it hotter and hotter and it can get to like 200. So hypothetically, you can get to 200 degrees. Okay. Yeah. Infrared is, it's, I don't know, these panels, they heat up. And so it sounds weird to say this, but it more cooks you from the inside, as opposed to when you go into a regular sauna and it gets so hot, but you're just sweating profusely. So I don't sweat nearly as much when I'm in there, but I feel the effects more from the infrared. And then I also have a light therapy. So I have like 12 different colors that I can turn on, and that each color has a different association with like a different emotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually really neat.
Yeah, it is really neat. Now I'm not going to tell my parents, but they'd be proud of me.
Okay. All right.
My mom would definitely say it was worth the investment. But I find it really interesting that like the moment I crave, like I get in, though I have to preheat it. But like I like will keep myself busy for that 15 minutes, and then I get in, and then I'll be in there for 30 minutes, and then by the end of the 30 minutes I have to get out, and then I'm cold from like the temperature change. Then I got to jump in the shower, and then I'm like done for the night, and then I got to sleep because I use it 3-4 times a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so has the infrared sauna been helping with your cold?
Maybe a little bit as far as like the aches and pains of a cold, just like the muscle soreness. It's helped with congestion a little bit. It makes cold suck a little less. I would definitely agree with that.
Okay.
But you have to make sure that you're properly hydrated. Because it will dehydrate you, and then if you already have a cold, it can be dangerous.
Okay, Dennis, I chew every day. I especially like chewing food. Dear God. Dennis, smoking also makes you look 30% cooler. He's referring to cigarettes. Dennis, I honestly thought Leonard Nimoy was in her dreams. That's amazing considering he's been dead for 10 years. Amazing.
You know,
Dennis,
I said that to my friend earlier. They were like Spock, like from Star Trek, and I was like, "You guys know I have a cat named Spock. Come on."
Just like Katie is wearing a solar plexus chakra on her shirt. Are you feeling safe at home? The solar plexus isn't about safety. That's the root chakra.
This is about power. This one's about power.
Solar plexus, yeah, solar plexus is it's self-esteem, energy. The root chakra is about safety and security. Well, and other things, but yeah. What the hell? Dennis. Anyway, now is that actually the sacral chakra or the solar plexus chakra on your shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
This is solar plexus. Yeah.
Unidentifying, Dennis. But seriously. Anyway. All right, y'all. The cat smell is getting overwhelming over here.
Yeah, my sauna's ready to go. I gotta go.
Okay. All right, y'all. I love you. Mwah.
Thank you.
All right. And Katie, get to feeling better, girl.
Thank you.
All right. Good night, you too.
Night.
All right. Okay, guys. That was an awesome show tonight. And I love you all. Mwah! So, like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to us on Spotify because that's where a lot of the extra content and special stuff is going to be. Both Psychic Roundtable and Des Moines New Age Radio. And, of course, Alicia's Desk. If you have a guest that you would like me to have on here, a panelist, or if you would like to be on here yourself, I would love to set up a meeting with you. Also, if you have a topic you want me to cover, message me, leave it in the comments, message DesMoinesNewAge.com, which is the shop website. And yeah, I will see you guys next Thursday. Also, I will try to do a caffeinated astrology vid for this upcoming eclipse. Fingers crossed. All right. Mwah. Loves to you all. Bye-bye, butterflies. And we are going to do the outro. Boop.